Lord have mercy. Good morning, people. I'm so excited. I'm Wiley. I'm your host, and we about to get into a beautiful show today. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I wish that they send out the notifications like Bingo sent out the notifications, TikTok, Twitch. They are good with the notifications. If YouTube sends out the notifications like Bingo and like Twitch, every content creator that will be in a much better space. I feel like this for YouTube. If 32, almost 31,000, there should be to their email and to their phone. If you subscribe to their email, to their phone, it should be subscribe. Okay. You should definitely get it to subscribe to the email and to the phone. Let me know if y'all can hear me. To the email, to the phone. If a content creator on YouTube, if you subscribe to that content creator, it should go there. If you watch, that data should be okay. We're gonna send it this video to them, right? I think that's great. Now, I really want to get into Elon Musk and I hope I said his name right, and the Zach Zuckerberg, the Facebook billionaire, the Meta billionaire, and over there Twitter. I want to make sure and be clear that Threads are awesome. I get more interactions on Threads than I did on Twitter, and I've been on Twitter for years. Because the reason why I like Threads and versus Twitter is because Threads is already connected with the data with Instagram. So all of your Instagram followers automatically, which is a game changer, will notify you, hey, Wiley is on Threads, just follow him. And then people are responding. I believe Twitter is just an outdated space. And let me tell you about the billionaire stuff, baby. When Mr. Musk, Elon Musk, whatever his name is, the new owner of Twitter, this guy fired a lot of the professionals in Twitter because he was mad, he was butthurt. He felt like he wanted to do a regime change. And so he got a new crop. He fired him. So Facebook, okay, well, we're going to hire them. We're going to start our alternative to Twitter, and we're going to beat you at your own game. Yesterday, over 30 million people signed up to Threads. 30 million. Threads are the #1 downloaded app in the world. And I like how simple it is, and I like that it's connected to IG. Meaning you get all the followers and all of that. Followers, I just love it. It's something brand new, and competition is good for the soul. The reason why I say competition is good for the soul, I always use this as an example. When I was a fan of WWE, I'm a huge fan. Back in the day, it was called WWF. And back WWF in the 80s and the 90s, it started getting cartoonish. Very whack characters, right? So the fans were getting turned off by WWF being the only powerful person in the wrestling industry because Vince McMahon was just buying up all the independent, companies, and it was the only guy in town. People was getting tired. So then one day, Mr. Turner said, hey, let's go ahead on, let's buy WCW. So they bought WCW. WCW became a powerful alternative to the point that they had the Monday Night Wars, meaning that most of in the war, WCW was winning. So what did that make WWF at that time? Now we know it as WWE. What did WWE have to do? They started to have to change because they was losing their audience. So characters that they used to have, they said, okay, we need to be more adult. We need to be more the attitude, or we need to bring more attitude. We need to bring more of that. So they started being more attitude. They said Vince McMahon became a character. He, you had the Stone Cold Steve Austin. So it was great for competition. Competition is always good because that's when wrestling was at its best, because you didn't just have to watch if you WWE every week, you made sure everything had to be on point because your competitor is on point. And then WWE had to go live because they would do pre-taping, and then WCW would be like leak out who won and stuff like that. So they had to go to a live model. My point is with Twitter and Threads is that if Twitter still want to be the big dog in the media space or in the social media space, they got to be on it. They got to be on their A game. The thing about Mr. Musk, he started to say, oh, you got to have a limit on tweets. That was stupid. He didn't allow people to go on the website to look at tweets unless you have a Twitter account, which was dumb. They have to renege on that. It's like, if it ain't broke, don't mess with it. Don't do that. He's up there trying to make a profit and say, okay, you got to subscribe to the Twitter Blue and you get more perks. That's dumb. That's a stupid model. That's a dumb model. And it's not working. So what did that do? That opened the door for Threads to come in. And one thing that Facebook have, or the Meta they have all that data. So it's so easy for them to work with the algorithm. So even though Twitter is suing Facebook for infringement, et cetera, who cares? But I'm so happy that we have an alternative, that it's just not one social media site out there. You could just, if you like Twitter, you like Threads. It's great because it's good for interaction. I love it. I just really, really like it. I love it. Just like I like TikTok. Like at one point, YouTube used to be the only power in play. Once TikTok started, what did YouTube have to do? Okay, we need to get into doing YouTube Shorts, because TikTok have proven that it's an audience that likes 60 seconds or like 30 seconds. Now, the issue with the YouTube Shorts and with TikTok, it's difficult to put ads on a 60-second video. So if I do a video and it get 10,000 views, you may make $2, $3. You ain't making that much money. But if you get 10,000 views or 20,000 views on a long form, like a longer video, you can put so many ads, you make more money. But YouTube Shorts is just a good marketing tool. Is YouTube Shorts like a TikTok? No. It takes time because they're behind schedule. It takes time for them to develop it. It takes time for them to do it. And then also one thing that YouTube do not do is that it's difficult. Some songs you cannot play on YouTube Short to do a dance because of copyright infringement, because of copyright. So they're so behind, but TikTok is a little bit better in that regard. But I like the YouTube Short for a creator. It just gives you another way to reach a demographic for the younger crowd, because I've always struggled for that younger audience, because most of the younger audience don't like to watch a 2-hour video. That's most of the people that are grown that will sit down and watch a 2-hour video. So to reach that demographic, I have to do 60 seconds. And that's why I do the 60 seconds, to tailor towards people typically that will not watch a 2-hour video, but still will get a dose of the Wiley Show, And so that's why I love that. And you do it in 60 seconds and you get the interactions, boom. And I don't worry about making a coin. It's just always about promoting the Wiley Show. So if you watch a short, you may watch a longer video, or you may say, hey, mom, this guy is so funny. She might stumble upon the video and say, wait, I want to see some more of this guy, and may watch a 2-hour or 3-hour, whatever. So you just have to understand the business. And I don't know everything in the social media business. I don't. But what I do know is that the information is out there. All you got to do is read upon it, watch it, and put those strategies into place. There's multiple strategies to do it. You got to be consistent, number one, and just learn the game, right? And also, what I like about Threads is that so many other people that never really paid me any mention to my show, they're now paying attention to me on Threads. So I love that. And then also with Threads, you do the same thing. You could post clips on Threads. You could post it on Twitter. And that's what we're doing. And because we just joined Threads, I believe, yesterday. So you could do all of that stuff where you can promote and market and all of that. Then if you say, hey, Now I understand. Now when I was looking at my website, I was like, okay, now I need to start putting a little money behind people posting on my behalf, because I was looking at my competitors and looking at Tasha, and she had people to post, which is great because it's good to have most people posting. I like that. When you have people to post on your social media, you send stuff, they post it, they put out the videos, just feed the energy. I love that. I just love that. But when I went on Threads, I just love it. I love Twitter. I'm not abandoning Twitter because Twitter is so good, because they have a lot of people on Twitter that tweet so much data, and there's so many stories on Twitter and so much stuff is on Twitter. Twitter is still got over 300, 400, almost a billion people on Twitter. So it probably won't die out as the way that they call it the Twitter killer. I just think Twitter has to evolve in order to stay relevant. Because if you don't, you will be forgotten about. Vine got forgotten about. If you don't know how to change up with the times, you will be left behind. So, and also when you are a creator and say, hey, I want to be on Threads, you have to post tweets, whatever they call a post on there as well. The same thing with Twitter, the same thing with any other platform. You have to post. If you have a YouTube channel, you want YouTube channel to if you want the YouTube to grow, you got to post on the YouTube. If you want to grow on Instagram, you got to post on the Instagram. My Facebook page, we have learned some different things on Facebook. You have to still post on that, because if you don't, you will lose the audience that you have on Facebook. It goes away. You got to sit there and post. You're not established, especially you're not a person that got 3 million, 8 million, 10 million that can take a 6-month break. That only works for people that have an established, audience like that. But if you're growing like me, you have to be so consistent. You got to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner being that consistent, okay? And post. All right. There is no such thing you posting too much. Not on the internet, because the internet is always evolving, it's always hungry for more stuff. It's always hungry for more things. It's always hungry for more content. So that's why I love that. And that's why the Wiley Show is where we at, and we're getting more publicity because we're being more consistent, not just on YouTube, but everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, everywhere. Post. And then that's the team that get around me. You have to be post. And I tell you what the post be, the strategy meeting, you put the work. You have to work. You cannot be lazy. I cannot pay you to be lazy. If you're lazy, you got to get fired. Because if I'm up, post, you got to be up too. I got to have that same hungry people. That's how I got to know. I'm like, okay, can you do this rhythm? Can you if you can't do that, don't do it. You got to be, it's a rhythm, and it's a certain time. And then when you look at it, and then people say it's a certain time, like, when people starting to wake up, you got to be posting, at around this time. And then it's the data that say, okay, 4 or 5 o'clock, people get off, there's more traffic. So when it's more traffic, you got to bring in more traffic. So that's what you have to do. And you have to have that. And so when people say they want to do stuff, most of the time they just talking because they ain't got the energy. You got to be it. You got to be consistent. Are you willing to be consistent? If you're not, don't bother me. Consistency is key in order to be successful. It's a part of the keys. It's pretty much the foundation, to be honest. All right. So I just really, 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 really love that. And it's great. So make sure y'all thumbs up and share the video, and share and thumbs up and share the video. And then you have to remind the people to thumbs up, because some people may not know how to thumbs up. You get on your phone, click that thumbs up. You can click it on your television. It is so easy. Click the thumbs up and share the material. Share it, and tag us when you share it. Okay. So it's definitely great. And it's on the community wall. It's all there. It's all there. You just got to just check it out. It's the YouTube Shorts. It's updated daily. The community wall is updated daily. Just go on there. It's updated daily. It's on Instagram. It's on Threads. Like, it's Wiley Show. WILEYSHOW. It's there. All you got to do is follow it. We on Twitter. It's follow it. And you can't stress that enough. It is on there. And we post on there as well. Post on YouTube as well. So I'm excited for Threads. I'm excited for it. And you just post. I love it. I'm excited because even though it's not a monetization. But if you are YouTube, you post on there and say, hey, this is what it is. This is my personality. And if you attract 5 or 10% of your followers, that's 5 or 10% you didn't have before you post it over there. So it's all about that and reaching that audience. And that's what they're going. You talking to your audience. Like last night, we was live talking on the phone. It's more in person. Oh my gosh, while he's talking to us, he's responding. Oh my gosh, oh, I love him, blah, blah, blah. We talked about that. That video got about 2, 3, 4. It got about 2,000 views, more comments, more interactive. So I love it and very interactive, because the reason why I've learned, I said, you got to be active on Twitter. You got to be active on Threads. You got to be active everywhere. And then when you make the money, you pay more people to be active, period. Like for me, what I've learned just watching other people, I watch them. I said, I'm not going to put so much money and just waste. I got to put money back into the business to do things that I'm not that great in. Amen. So you pay them to do it. Right. And so that's why I love that way. So you have to put money back into the business, and then the business will flourish. And one part of us as content creators, we put so much into the equipment and stuff, like, which is fine, great content, but you also got to have a strong marketing budget as well. And that is something where I feel like a lot of us creators are falling behind on marketing. And that's something that Tasha K have learned and have mastered to a degree, because her marketing is so far ahead of so many of her counterparts. So it's about the marketing. And so we have to make sure you learn that as well. All right. They said you are very active on Threads. Yes. Okay. Just about yes. Join Threads, guys. Yes. And follow us, y'all. It's right on the screen. All right. And respond to. We do respond back over there, baby, because we posted something on Threads about marriage and people were mad at me. But it's okay. It's my decision. It's my thoughts. And what I've learned, only thing, when you yourself, I'm me, that's when you finally grow, when you are truly being yourself. And that's who I am. And when I'm myself, people don't know how to describe it. They say the word trolling. But people that know me in my personal life say they don't know you, Wiley. You really believe in it. You're very strong-minded. You really believe that women should be submissive, but they don't know you. So they just use the word troll. They never met you. They never dated you. They never been around you. You're very woke in a sense. Your ideas can be considered to be canceled, controversial, homophobic, trans. A lot of my ideas, if I really tell you how I really feel in my personal life, I will probably be canceled. But I don't give a damn about it, because I have to be me. That the problem with a lot of people going through depression and all of that, they trying to satisfy people. You can't satisfy everybody. You got to be you. And you got to be careful when you join all of these branding deals, all these deals, when you want to be so free. If you truly want to be free, then you need to fund your own freedom and get an audience that will fund you. So you don't have to worry about being on Coca-Cola and then you say some controversial. You ain't got to worry about them dropping you losing a big bag. You need to have a strong foundation of an audience that fund you, could be whatever, and support you. So you don't have to worry about getting all these big deals, and then you have to mute yourself, and then your funny ain't funny no more because you don't want to offend this person. That's why a lot of comedians, let's be real, they don't. Steve Harvey have said it. You can't do stand-up and have a show, because if you say something on stand-up and really, if you controversial, they're gonna come out. It's gonna go viral. CBS gonna fire you. Oh, you're too controversial. Our advertisers are gonna drop out because we're gonna end your contract. So that's why once you're done with television, you just completely done with television, then you can go back and doing stand-up. Like if you have a daytime show or a sitcom, you can't be out there saying the people, and we'll talk about it on Members Only, the people that you cannot talk about, the people that you cannot touch. And to this point, you can't even talk about a shoe. Oh, I don't like shoes. Oh, the shoe organization made this tweet. It was very disrespectful what Mr. Wiley said about the shoe community. People love shoes. And for that, he's shoe phobic. Anything you could just talk about, you're just talking about a shoe. But somebody will get offended. And if they have political muscle or have a big microphone, and people that don't like you because they're jealous of you will push that narrative. And then, you're losing the bag. So that's just how it goes into today's society. Is too fickle. But again, you have to be true to yourself and understand the business. All right. So I just had to say that. But yes, follow me on Threads. I love it. I love it over there. I love the community. I love Twitter. I don't have a problem with Twitter. I love Twitter, but I feel like a lot of people was getting off of Twitter because of the new changes. You can't really be real. They were deleting tweets. But then on Twitter, you can just take your whole body off and just your shirt and everything like that. And Mr. Ellis almost had to say, right? He said, I want freedom of speech, freedom, capitalism. But then you mad when your competitors are starting an alternative. Talking about he's releasing secrets. And they don't release no secret. When you fire a person from an organization and they hire you, they are going to bring what they know. They signed it. So some things, that knowledge, and it's hard to prove that they have some secrets on it, because they ain't dumb enough to give Twitter secrets in an email. That's stupid. Anybody know biz? No. But whatever in their mind, you would know how to put it on paper. And that's why they're so successful. So we gonna see about it. Do I think this is going to kill Twitter? No. But what I think it's going to do is add smoke on Twitter to get back to what worked and expand about that and do some new innovative things to be able to stand on top. And it's okay to share the marketplace. It is okay for that. All right. And same thing with YouTubers. Let's be clear. And I'm going to say this. Some YouTubers feel like they want to control everybody for them. That's stupid, because you cannot control the entire marketplace. And then when I look at your numbers, you ain't controlling the entire marketplace. You're not. So you can't. It's multiple people can eat off the table, period. When I was reading Zane's book last night, she kept putting in there about how people are criticizing her and just dogging her out, other authors, because they feel like in order for them to sell their book, they just got to drag her. And she said, no, stop doing that, because it's multiple. It's so much that we can all eat. Get out of that mentality that it's only can be one. That's stupid, because there's multiple people. It ain't only one white wealthy person. There are multiple people in that wealthy class that happen to be white. So it's room, and it's still money to be made. Only thing you have to do is do the work. All right. Hey, I see y'all in here. I just had to preach on that and just do that and preach on that and get in all that type of stuff and really preach on that, because it definitely needs to be preached upon, and do it, because that's something that needs to be done, and just preach about it and get it done and all of that. It just definitely needs to be done. Okay. All right. So let's move on to another topic. I just want to make sure with that. I just had to, because oh my gosh. Thank y'all so very much for following me on Threads, okay? And I only follow people that respond back to me. If you don't respond, you ain't gonna get no follow. What I'm following you for? You don't respond or tweet nothing, okay? You don't even say nothing. What I'm gonna follow you for? You don't even post. I make that mistake on Twitter. Just follow there and they ain't even post. So no. Only people that I'm gonna post if you engage with me, and then I engage with you post. But I ain't follow you, ain't posting them. Get out of my face. So let's move on. Okay, now I had to say that. Make sure y'all follow me over there. All right, let's go to another topic here. Let's get into these topics. Okay, I have to talk about Kamala Harris for a second. I love me some Kamala Harris. I feel like Kamala Harris is just an incredible force. Kamala Harris is one of the top leading Black women in the world. And what I don't like is people criticizing Kamala Harris and don't know all the facts. Now, Republicans, they are trying to impeach Biden. Some Republicans are trying to impeach Biden. But Biden was so smart that I'm going to have a Black woman as my VP. So even let's just say you impeach, now you get Ron DeSantis say, oh no, let's just let him finish out his term. Let's not impeach him, because it's going to be Biden 2.0 if Kamala Harris become president. So they're telling people, no, let's not do it, because we don't want, and what they're saying is we don't want a woman, right? Because they didn't even vote for Hillary Clinton because she was a woman. And we damn sure don't want a Black woman. So they just keep it there. And then when I've talked to so many black people in this country, they would say, oh, she ain't doing that. What's she doing? I said, oh, do you know that she's the president of the Senate? Oh, I didn't know that. Do you know because of the slim majority, you have 50-50, like 48 Democrats, you got one independent. And so if it's a 50-50, right? If 50 Republicans on or 50 Democrats for a bill, that's a tie. Do you know who can break that? Who got the tie-breaking vote? The VP, Kamala Harris. And because the Senate is so politically divided, for I think over 10 times, probably more than that, it's been a 50-50. So Kamala Harris have to break the tie, right? And then it goes to the House, and then the House, and then it goes on President Biden's desk once everything get finalized, if they pass it or not pass it. So that's why she's very important, because she has the tie-breaking vote. Do she want to be in D.C. all the time, breaking ties? No. But she have to do her duty, because that's what the Constitution have told her that she have to do. That's what she's sworn on the Constitution, to abide by the Constitution. That is the Constitution. The issue with people, they want Kamala Harris to be President Obama. Let me tell you why that's stupid to think that. Because she's not the president, right? She's not the president at all. She's not the president. She's the vice president. The vice president. She don't have no power to go tell the military to invade. She don't have no power to sign an executive order. Now, what she does, she's in every meeting. She get updated on everything that goes on. So if something were to happen to President Biden, she's aware of what's going on in this world. So it ain't all of the meetings, that all of the stuff, all of the crisis going on in this world, the vice president get notified as well. Okay? She is, and then when she's not in DC to break a tie, she travels around the country. She goes to different people, meet different business owners. When in Memphis, when those two black state representatives were out in Tennessee, when they was kicked out, she went there before President Biden went there and supported them, rallied behind them. And then all of the city in their district, they allowed them to go back in the state capital in Tennessee. So she's doing her job. She's telling Biden what she believes. And at the end of the day, once she tell him what she think, guess who got the final decision? President Biden. Let me take you back. When what was that? Bin Laden, when they wanted to take Bin Laden out, the CIA had all the information. They brought it to the president and said, hey, he's in this compound. We're about 60, 70% true. Whatever the percentage was, but it wasn't 100%. So he could be, or it could be not. So it's up to the president. So he went around the table and they went to Vice President Biden after he was the vice president. And he told President Obama, do not do this. Do not order this strike. I think it's bad. Don't do it. I don't think he did. Just don't do it. He said no. So President Obama left and he said, let me think on it. He thought on it. He made the decision, said, we will give them the Navy SEAL, the okay to take them out. Okay. And guess what? They did it. And of course, President Obama was right. He was there. So, but my point, if the vice president, if you really want all this power, then Biden, he could have just, but he couldn't because he's not the president. He gave his opinion and Obama honored his opinion because he asked for his opinion. But at the end of the day, it's the president's decision on what to do. So stop trying to hold Vice President Harris to this standard that she cannot lead up to because she ain't the president. She ain't the president. The reason why people dog her out and Republicans dog her out, conservatives dog her out, and they try to give a beef because they are looking long term that she is going to be if President Biden win another term, she's going to run for president in the next election cycle. So the Republicans, they're not waiting for that. They're going to criticize. She don't get along with her staff. Look at her hair. Look at her husband. Where's she at? She ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing on the border. She supposed to be in charge of the border. If it ain't enough, I blame Kamala Harris. They try to mess up her name on purpose because they don't want her to run and win. So what they're trying to do is trick her out her spot. They want her to come and cuss them out so they can say, oh, she's the angry black woman. But they don't know Kamala Harris because she was a prosecutor. She know how to be a politician. Then you had some black people. I think she needs to be calling out all these racist white people. Just calling out. Why would she do that, dummy? If you want to keep your job as a politician, why would you say and put this out as Kamala Harris? Okay, she's sitting down. And I'm asking Kamala Harris a question, okay? Vice President Harris, is America a racist country? And she said, yes, America is very racist. It's a very racist country. Every media outlet, including the liberal media outlet, the one that always with Democrats, why would she say that this is a racist country? This is not racist. She's a black woman and she's the vice president. If we were so racist, why would they vote a black person in there? Look at President Obama. He was the first black president. If this country is so racist, why did white people vote for him? Then they're going to get white people that is Democrats. I just do not believe that she's going to call us a racist. I am a Democrat and I voted for Kamala. You know, it will feel a shitstorm. And it will be so much pressure on Biden that he will have to let her go to save a little bit of his presidency. And he may not even be elected in the next time around because they're going to run that ad all 24/7. Okay? 24/7. Because they would say, all the Republicans have to say, and Robert Kennedy, because he's running against President Biden, he would say, this country is not a racist country. No. And then President Trump, see that? They're calling us racist. White people, they're calling us racist. I am the least racist man in America. They're calling us racist. And sleepy Joe Biden, he believes all white people are ruthless thugs and racist. Why would we vote for him? It would be a shitstorm. So that's why she ain't gonna do that at all. Get out of La La Land. Okay? Get out of La La Land. That ain't gonna happen. That's dumb. That's stupid to even try to say, even though, because, okay, let's clap. All right. But long term is dumb. That's stupid because that will be it would just be dumb in my opinion, right? And she won't be the president, nor she will be the vice president. She will lose it because white America, including some black people, gonna turn against her. You ready for that? Please. Okay, so that's why she said she used the politically correct word, all right? Because when you say that, then that is all that's going to, for the average viewer that's going to hear, you're saying that we're evil, you're saying that because we're white, and they will vote Republican. They will not vote Democrat. And you have some black people will not vote at all because they're going to be in condition, because some black folks will say, this country is not black, I'm successful, and just blah, 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 blah. It will be more divided than we ever had. So that's why she's not going to do it. But I will say this about Kamala Harris. When she went to Africa, it was beautiful. The first black woman and she's the second powerful person, right? Under the executive branch. Went to Africa, did great. The issue, they didn't cover it. None of the mainstream media gave it wall-to-wall coverage. Now, the one thing I think Kamala Harris could do, and her team, I could have to speak to her press people, her communication director, they have to do a good job promoting Kamala and promoting President Biden. Because when you don't put it on social media for the social media critics, they're going to say it ain't happening. So they need people that do TikTok, put everything in 60 seconds, what she did for the day or for the week, and put it on YouTube, on TikTok, and all those things. So people would see the accomplishments of the things that she's doing and the things that she's standing for. And so that is definitely can help her if she really want to be taken serious as a contender of being a president one day. She's going, and which I'm glad that she went to the Essence Festival. I'm happy, excited about that, because that'll let Black women know that vote and got money. Okay, Kamala Harris is talking to us. She is here. She always show up. She showed up at Howard University. She showed up with her sorority. I love that. And then what she have to do and her communication department have to do, they just need to broadcast that and promote that more. That's the only critique I can give her, is just promote that more, for we can see more of that, period. And I'm done with that. Kamala, keep on being beautiful. Keep on shining. Keep on promoting the successes of President Biden, and keep calling him out privately and bring up your ideas that you have been doing privately. Don't do like, let's put KeKe Palmer pitch up here. Okay, we got KeKe. We're going to do this right now. Don't do like KeKe baby daddy did and want to drag KeKe out personally on Twitter instead of taking his private issues with her attire and address it privately. Because when you address it publicly, you open it up of being a shitstorm. So this brother that you see on her screen, you see on the screen here, is her baby daddy, not her husband, okay? So he decided to call out KeKe for what she was wearing, and this the outfit, what she was wearing, okay? He called her out, said a mom should not dress like this. Then he didn't like what the usher, he said, it's not good. He said a couple of tweets, it's not good at all. So Twitter CSI investigators dug up some tweets of her man, her baby daddy, and this man, he got up on there and started defending the police when they took out a young brother that was killed by the police. He said, he should have complied with the orders. They start definitely posting out things. Like, this broke baby daddy said a whole lot of stuff. And we would have never dug back into his tweets years ago if he would have just shut up. And that's his insecurities that is playing. Yeah, Arthur Sterling, thank you. That is his insecurities that is playing. Because when he was criticizing Sterling and said, hey, he should have complied. That's a dumb statement to say, because it's typically you're running with the narrative that people would say, he complied, and you can comply all day. I've seen people comply and still will lose their life. Anyway, let's not get into that. Only thing that you should have done is shut up. And if you felt some type of way about your woman of how your baby mama was dressing, you tell her at home behind closed doors. You a terrible husband. You never give your wife an open rebuke for the world to see, because then you open the world up into your house. And then it will destroy the relationship. Never, ever criticize your wife publicly. Now, if you do, you give the public access to give their opinion about your relationship, and they ain't gonna never stop talking about it, right? You're not the star. You're only being talked about because you put your seed in a powerful, rich, Black woman. Okay? That's the only reason why you're being talked about. You never would deposit that seed in her and she produced that baby, you would not be no news at all. Okay? The reason why I think a lot of women are dating below their economic status is because typically with Black men with that status are more controlling, and some are boring. They're not adventurous, as they say. They're not, they're more controlling of it. And some men with wealth typically will tell KeKe, oh, baby, I don't want you to do that gig. You don't have to work no more. So it's not a lot of guys like Dwayne Wade that is secure in their manhood, secure in their wealth, and say, baby, okay, you want to pay half of the bills, baby? Go pay half of the bills to keep your, of you being, a person that like to do it. If you want to keep it, your independence, you want to make sure you're compliant to it, you can do it. Oh, baby, you still want to work? Because Dwayne Wade said she don't have to work because I got all this money. But she want to do that because she still want to keep her independence. A man that's secure will agree with that woman to do it. But a man should be in the position to give that woman that choice. Some women can't even fathom having a choice of not working with a man. They can't do that because he ain't got the economic status, the income to do it. So you can't even have it in your mind. But if you meet a man that have the wealth and that will honor you and not control you and say, baby, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay at home? Do you want to do a business? What do you want to do? And she could play. Either she agree with the system or she said, hey, I want to be independent. I still want to bring in my own bread. I still want to chase my dreams. That's fine. But you must be secure in who you are. And another issue with women with wealth, they could be controlling too. They could pick up that attribute too. Like, honey, you can't tell me what to do, baby. I'm getting this bag. I'm getting this money. I'm a boss bitch. Because when I listened to Monique, and she said, baby, I was a boss bitch. And this is my third marriage. Because in my first two marriages, I was a boss bitch. I was chasing the bag. You couldn't tell me what. I pay for the staff. I'm paying for this. This is me. Everybody know who I'm a boss bitch. And she came out and she started to become a lonely bitch. That was her word. What? That's what she said on stage. She said we too busy chasing being a boss bitch and we starting to become a lonely bitch. And I want to add on to that, a lonely, bitter bitch. If you want to use the word bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them get bitter and lonely because you so powerful, such a boss. A man ain't a true man. He gonna have to timber himself down. You can't have to. Okay. So for her, she feel like you ain't telling. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear because I make all the money. I make the rules. But that is something that brother that you see on the screen here, you know what you're signing up for. You know what you're signing up for. This is just the beginning of the lifestyle that you are into. So either get out now or continue, but don't complain about something you already know. She's wealthy, she's popular, she's well known. People gonna want to be around her. She's gonna be around people. She's going on tour. She's going to the Howard Theater. She's gonna be performing. She does this. You already know she have a busy schedule. She ain't going to be giving you all that time, be with you 24/7, 7 days a week. That ain't her. Never going to be her. She's chasing that bag. She's a young woman, and she's chasing it, and she's getting a bigger bag, a bigger bag, a bigger bag, a bigger bag. So you're not going to be able to do that. So my thing is this. Either get out or stay and shut up. Because you ain't going to be able to change her. Not until she want to change. As long as she in her idea of, and then you as a man going to have to prove and you got to offer something. And I'm talking about the financial part of it as well. Because if you ain't making the money, she make all the rules, she got the final decision because she making the money. And y'all are not married. So you can't even use the excuse of I'm the man. No, if you were married, and because I am a traditionalist, right? I believe in tradition. If you are married and you're the husband, you do have some authority to step in. But that authority is going to be challenged if you ain't working and making no bag and she making all the money. Let's be clear. That authority, she going to override that authority. That's why Oprah said she didn't want to get married because she did not want to be subjected to that authority of a husband. So I would just stay your girlfriend. And Oprah said it. She said, wait, if me and Stedman would have got married, we had a conversation in the kitchen. Now, Oprah is saying this. We would have been divorced a long time ago because she said she don't want to fall under that authority. Then Oprah said, I had to get out of my meeting and I made Stedman a sandwich. I made him a sandwich and I brought it to him in his office. And I know people say, Oprah made a sandwich. Yes. I don't mind making him a sandwich, but I don't want it to be that I have to do this. I wanted to do it. And she felt like when you're a wife, it's a lot of things that you have to do. So I get that. Okay. Even though I don't believe she made that sandwich, she went in that kitchen and when it's her staff, they made the sandwich. Oguela from South America or Oguka from Africa made that sandwich and you put it on that plate and you sent it to Stedman. Okay? I don't think you was in there cutting up, putting the mayonnaise, putting the lettuce and the tomatoes. I don't see Oprah doing that. I don't see it at all. I believe you got Ogrilla. That's that. She did it. Oprah. See your Oprah. Oh, the sandwich is done, Oprah. It's something like that. Okay. Thank you. Get the sound and you walk it to him. And of course, she going to try to change the story like she's so relatable, but she ain't that relatable. That's just all a bunch of lies. Baby, you got money. Ain't nowhere in the world you going to see Oprah in the kitchen frying no bacon, making baby back. Now, you will see on IG, that's Cameron. Oh, hey, y'all. So I'm in here making a butter turkey and some dressing. You'll see on camera doing that, but once that camera off, the staff right back. All right, she done with the camera. They back doing the real work. But when that IG, it make it seem like she just, oh, look at her cooking. Look at her frying that chicken. Look at her with that season. Look at her, all right. Baby, when that camera go off, the real staff is in there doing all that hard work. Okay? All right, just like when Tyler Perry, he showed up in that raggedy piece of car of his. It was new. It was like, oh, look at me. I still drive the car that I had when I was homeless in the 90s. It humbles me. Did it for Instagram, and then he got up out of that. The real staff took that, put that somewhere across and kept it moving. But he would do that to cater to his base. Oh, look at Tyler Perry. He's so humble. He's still driving that raggedy car. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Baby, once that camera get off, that the staff, the groundkeeper, man, come there. Man, the groundkeeper, hee-haw. Miguel getting on. Don't worry, Mr. Perry. I take it back down. Make it down over there, Mr. Perry. Thank you, sir. Leave me. Okay? Anyway, I can't wait to be that rich. So they can say, Mr. Wiley. Anyway. But back to KeKe. So, back to KeKe. KeKe got money. So when you have money, you make the rules. I'm sorry. When you get women with money, they make the rules. Okay? And nothing wrong with that. You know what you got. Me, I can comply with that. Baby, what would you want? Because I'm secure in who I am. And the reason why Oprah and Stedman work, Stedman got his career, his marketing career, and Oprah got her lifestyle. He honor her. He respects her. He understand his role. I'm not going to upstage you because you Oprah. Hey. So I'm the same way. If I were to date KeKe, I know my role, baby. You be the star. I have my own star. And I'm great with it. My star might not be as bright as your star because you're the biggest star and we work us up, but I'm still your husband. We still come together. I have an understanding. I know my role. So if you're not willing to comply with the role, then leave it and let Wiley play the role and I'll play it well. You won't get a peep. You don't see Stedman complaining about Oprah, about how she dressed, holding up that breast when Alicia Keys had her breasts. No, when Oprah held up Alicia Keys' breasts on the Oprah show, you didn't see Stedman. My women don't hold another woman's breasts. Nope, he ain't said a word. When Oprah and Gayle go and travel, he don't say, I don't like her going. You don't hear a peep out of it because he's a real secure man. I don't know what he say to her behind the scenes, but we don't see it as the public. The guy with that skull cap on, he ain't ready. Dump him like KeKe, dump him. Don't you marry that man. You'll be stupid to marry that man. Dump him. and move on. Get Wiley. Date me. Date somebody that's secure in who they is. Dump them like a bad apple. Anyway. So let's move on. And just leave him. Just go on and leave him. Because I don't think he's use of attention. He's not. And I don't think he's not a use of all this media attention. It's a lot. It's a drug. It's a rush. He's going to cheat because women going to be in his DM. It's going to happen. I've seen this story play out because they want to get at KeKe and all that type of stuff because she's the good girl. She's the girl next door. So they're trying to destroy her. I'm glad because KeKe is so trained. She know how to handle criticism. Because while people was dragging her, she was on her Twitter. Hey, y'all, I'm going to be at the Howard Theater. What did she say? Let me quote her tweet because she said something. Yeah, she gonna be at the Howard Theater performing, doing a show. So while we were criticizing her and people were dragging her, she said this quote. She said, I heard y'all were looking for the big boss. Ooh, the big boss. Question. I heard y'all was looking for the big boss. Meet me at Howard Theater next week, July 13th, for an intimate conversation on entering your big boss era, embracing your authentic self, motherhood, navigating your career, and more. Grab your ticket and get your questions ready. So while y'all was dragging her, they got 8.1 million views because she understands business. Now, a lot of you hypocrite black women, Now, let me be clear. And let's be clear with these hypocrite black women. These same women that's, oh, she wrong, she don't respect her man. I understand. I understand. I understand. Oh, no. No, they was on her side. Yeah. No, hypocrite black women. They was on KeKe's side. Oh, yeah, KeKe, yeah. You don't got to tell her, yeah, she can do what her, it's her body. She can do what her do. But they didn't have that same energy when Chance the Rapper was up there grinding on, when a woman was grinding on him. Remember, because there was the thing about Usher and KeKe's like, she can do that. He'll start, what's the problem? What's the problem? Don't be insecure. You so insecure. Blah, blah. But they ain't had that for Chance the Rapper. So when Chance the Rapper was getting grinded on by somebody who was getting grinded, he's a married man, whatever, and the same black woman, they dragged him for Phil. What about his male empowerment? Can't nobody tell him what he do with his body. If you want to take his shirt off and grind, he's a man. He should have that right. You know what I'm saying? But he's actually married. So I understood the situation is kind of different because he's married. I understand that he had an oath. He took a vow to be faithful and everything like that. And I think his wife threw out a shot at him. So that was stupid on Chance the Rapper part. You took, in this particular, this is a baby daddy, baby mama drama. So you don't have the same privileges of a married couple. The problem is a lot of you men pump babies in these women and you want them to give you that same marriage thing. It ain't gonna happen, bro. Because you should have did it right. You should have married her, and before you got married, get counseled, and y'all have an understanding. You didn't do it. You pumped that baby in her. Now you want to stand up and be this real man. You should have been a real man before you pumped the baby into her. Because when you were screwing KeKe, when y'all was screwing it, when you screwing the big boss, eating out her punani, making her squirt, you came inside her. She was a boss then. She ain't gonna stop being a boss just because she had a baby. She's gonna be a bigger boss because now she got a baby and more branding deals that she's gonna have. More doors are gonna open up for her because she have a baby. So you knew what you signed up for, dummy, stupid. You just dumb. You knew what you signed up for, dummy. You ain't blind. You can see. You got that skull cap on your head. You know how it go. Your brother is famous. Don't get dumb and just, oh, no, you respect your mom. You just dumb. Made that tweet so stupid. Anyway, I just don't like that. Like, you know what you signed up for. Why are you shocked that you signed up for this? You know the lifestyle you signed up for. Just like when Meghan Markle, when she signed up for the palace. You knew when you signed up with a bunch of racists. Now you shocked that they turn against you. You didn't do your research on the royal family. And then you get up there, I don't understand how they treat me. They treat me so bad. They treat me, I want to leave. You know what baby, you sign up with the most racist family in the world. They control countries and still controlling a lot of these countries that say they're independent, but they still got to pay taxes to the queen and king. Well, now it's King George, or was the king, whatever the king over there. Do you know what you signed up for, lady? All that sympathy. You better not come on the Wiley. I want you to hit the link. Let me drop the link just in case you and Prince Harry come up. I want Prince Harry too up here. Just hit the link, and we definitely have to have a conversation. Let me just make sure, because you may be in the bushes like Erica Banks. I'm gonna make sure just because you in here, I just want to talk about you. You should have reached out that family. You want all that sympathy. Now it's good for TV seeing you crying, seeing the paparazzi. It's good. I'm entertained, but at the end of the day, you should have researched the word. That's just like me. I'm dating somebody they're in the Klan. They in the whole the Klan. I'm dating somebody and I'm screwing somebody in the Klan. I'm shocked that they at my door, ready to put me across a tree or something. I'm shocked. Well, you know what you signed up for. You can't be eating a man bread basket in the Klan and then they get exposed. What do you think they're gonna do? Anyway, let me move on. So, KeKe, I love you. Keep up the good work. I love you. And you're going to leave him. It's going to happen because he's going to cheat. Just watch. Oh, that's going to play. I can't wait to go live about that. And I hope I go live about it before everybody else. All right. Now, where's my Nicki Minaj picture? Where's Nicki? Do I have Nicki picture? I thought I had that picture up here. Hold on. Okay, I put both of them together. It don't make me no different. Nicki and Cardi. Okay, Nicki is a jealous woman. So here I am, minding my own business. I don't bother nobody. I'm minding my own business. So I'm just scrolling. And Cardi B was in Paris, right? And she was on the front row with an artist. Let me make sure, get her name right. Because you know me, I mess names up. I slaughter names like crazy. So I posted on there the fact that Nicki Minaj just unfollowed, was it Shakira? I hope I said her name right, Shakira. Because she sat next to Cardi B at a fashion show. That is actually insane. Oh my God. So I went over there and I typed in Shakira name and she don't follow her. She unfollowed Shakira. Now she probably refollowed her back, but she's mad impressed. Nicki Minaj is a bitter old woman. Okay? She bitter and old. She do not want, in her mind, she want to continue to be on top forever. You got to know how to share the spotlight. And you said some things that's eating you up because you were saying this stuff that she ain't got plats and all that, and she have all that. And you mad. And you mad that she have surpassed you in sales and streaming, etc. You're angry about that. It pisses you off. It pisses you off. And you mad. Then you unfollowing people that sit by Cardi B. Then you subliminally make tweets to go against Cardi B. You are what I say, a bitter old woman. And I don't care if you follow me, unfollow me, like or dislike. I can still see anything that you post. And you just can't control me because I'm not young and stupid. I'm a grown man. Okay? I'm a grown man. All right? And you can control them little 20-year-old bottoms that ain't got the income to go see you in concert, but you ain't going to be able to control me and dictate my opinion. And that's probably why you can't go on tour, because them 20-year-old bottoms, they can't afford to go see your show and pay $800-900 and get a hotel room. They can't do that. That's why you ain't on no world tour. Okay? So you need to be worried about your music, your lane. Stop worried about Cardi B. Stop worried about that. You could have went to Paris, but you're so controversial. You're so controversial. You married a man with an ankle bracelet. You don't trust him to be around your son alone. So you don't trust no women being around your husband alone. So now you just stuck in the house complaining and eating ice and getting bigger. You signed up for that. Then you made a bad business decision moving to Ant Radio. And even if you move to Ant Radio, that's fine. Move to Ant Radio. It's whatever. But you don't even have the same streaming like Nick Cannon. How can Nick Cannon got all this production and you got, it's just audio? It ain't even the same. Where's your amp version on Nicki Minaj on YouTube like you were on Apple Music? And then sometimes the quality works, sometimes it don't work. It's all the way just bad. You making bad decisions, Nicki. You're too old to be making them type of decisions. And you got a weak man at home with an ankle bracelet that ain't telling you what it is. You're too old to be making all them decisions. Sit down with your foolish self and get off that Twitter. It don't make no sense you doing all that Twitter. And then these young bottoms that can't afford your records and can't afford to go to your concert, They encourage that stupid behavior. Because while you out there complaining, you ain't in Paris, you ain't out there taking pictures, you ain't at no fashion show, you're not on stage, you're not at the Essence Festival, you're not at any, you ain't doing nothing but just at home complaining, tweeting, subtweeting. Oh, hey, Barnes, can y'all please send me the list of the top stream rappers? Why you ain't? Because I didn't see it. You did see that, liar. Why you didn't say send me the list of the top stream albums on Spotify? You know why you didn't say put that tweet out? Because you didn't want them barbs to see that Cardi B was ahead of you on Spotify. All right. Now, I ain't stupid. I understand business that Spotify ain't paying y'all nothing over there like that. I understand that. But it's just to the fans, they think, oh, it's such a big old win because you got on streams on Spotify. But everybody know, baby, you got to have to make a decent check. So I understand you ain't making your money on Spotify like that. You make your money through branding deals, through app radio, selling wigs, selling concert tickets. You ain't making no money through no streams because you have to share it through your label. And by the time you share with managers, label, and this and that, by the time you pay Uncle Sam, you ain't making no money on no streams like that. But you like the whole spirit of, oh, I'm number one. You like that because that gives you more clout. It helps you sleep good at night. But in reality, it ain't putting no money in your bank like that, okay? So let's just be clear. I think the issue with me and Nicki is that y'all want me to believe this narrative that this liar say in her mansion. She's a liar, and she's mad, and she's pressed. Y'all don't see that this woman is pressed on on Cardi B. She is pressed. I can see a pressed person know a pressed person. I've been pressed before. I've been in my feelings before, and Nicki is in her feelings. Cardi B got that woman going all the which way. She's in her. Cardi B got this woman changing her release date, changing her concert. This woman, Cardi B, is jealous of Cardi B. I'm sorry, Nicki Minaj is jealous of Cardi B. I'm sorry, I got all these names. Nicki Minaj is jealous of Cardi B. It's in her bones. If you can't see it, you blind. Dump the unicorn. Open up your eyes. Take a shower. Get the makeup off your face. Stop riding the peen with no condom. Get tested. And look at this woman being mean to Cardi B. And everything Lil' Kim was saying on the Breakfast Club came to pass. Nicki Minaj wanted to be the only one. She did not want to share the spotlight. The only reason why she's sharing the spotlight now is because Cardi B is working with so many female artists and making them high. That's why Nicki Minaj is on Instagram having a conversation and getting artists on there, going live with them because she see Cardi B doing it. That's why Nicki Minaj, she's forced to share the spotlight. And she always get people that never outdo her. Like she get people that's below her. Like, you know, she the boss. She talk down to these artists and they eat it up because they got a Nicki Minaj feature. And then she abandoned them like a used tampon, and then they out there gotta struggle, and then either they sink or swim. They gotta take the abuse or stand up. They stand up and the barbs abandon them and don't stream their music. Example, Coi Leray. She stood up to the 40-year-old bully and they turned against her. She had an album, they didn't stream it, got 10,000 streams. So if you only certain ones that I've seen stood up to Nicki Minaj and is winning, and that is Lotto. She stood up to her and she ain't take her meds. She stood up to her. She played it right. And Nicki just ignoring her because now you being called out. Okay, put your rapper. You're being called out. Cardi B calling you out. And then that's why she's upset. Lotto is the only one I can say that went toe to toe with the queen. Said, I'm ready for it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She's putting the records out. Direct attacks at Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj act like she don't see it. Girl, bad, you see it. You don't want to respond to it because you ain't ready for that smoke. You got to come direct. Because Lotto coming direct. She performing. She's on you. She got you. She got you looking out here crazy. Then you got Cardi B teaming up with Lotto. So I'm going to put you in a pack, smoke you up, etc. It's good. And you sitting there tweeting, Barbs, can y'all please send me the list of the top 50 rappers? And then Cardi B, so professional. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. To her, to Nicki, it is serious because she got to share the spotlight and she don't want to share it. And it haunts her that them Lil' Kim words that she said on the Breakfast Club is it's like she's a prophetess. I really think Lil' Kim was a prophetess because she put it out there. And you know when you have a prophecy that people don't believe it then, but now when you really sit down and go back to what she said and look at Nicki Minaj now, Lil' Kim was right. She didn't want to share that spotlight. And Cardi B is her karma. Now, where you can't talk all that big rah-rah stuff, because Cardi B fans to say, well, she do got a Grammy, and you don't have a Grammy. And then the Barbs, the stupid Barb, oh, you know, the Grammys ain't really that real. The Grammys ain't really real, you know. But you ain't gonna know that Nicki Minaj was campaigning for, if it ain't that real, why Nicki Minaj keep submitting her music to the Grammys, dummy? Stupid. Get up out of here. If it is all rigged, it's dumb, why she keeps submitting her music? You know why she keeps submitting her music? Because she wants that Grammy. If she didn't want it, she wouldn't even submit her music. Get up out of here. She submitted every year. And then when she submitted her music this time, when she's a Super Freaky Girl, I don't understand why they got Super Freaky Girl and then Lotto, and she had to call that Lotto. And then, you know, Lotto and all trying to demean Lotto's success because she put it, and then she didn't even win no Grammy. Nicki didn't win it. And now Lotto is still here today, and she won the BET Awards. It was a time Nicki would just win BET. That it have shifted. It have literally shifted. And if you believe that the Grammys are a joke, the bigger joke is stop submitting your music. If somebody is screwing you over, why you keep on trying to accept? Can you please accept me? Please, please. If I keep screwing you over, why you keep submitting your music to me? And why you not going to a place that actually have had a history of giving you awards? You don't go to the BET Awards no more, but you still submit to the Grammy, and then you complain about the Grammys. You know who they are. Why are you trying to complain to the Grammy? Get up out of here. Get up out of here. So I just think I had to say that about Nicki Minaj. And I don't care nothing about a follow, because I don't mean nothing with a follow. What matters is that Nicki Minaj needs to hear the truth. I come against Cardi sometimes. I think she's a little immature, always dragging Tasha K, going back with Tasha K, making Tasha K bigger. She needs to stop doing that because she needs to be dragged. But one thing I can say, Cardi B is highly successful. And guess what? She's doing it. You got to say, you got to give it to her. Nicki Minaj is a jealous woman. She been jealous. She did not want, she wanted Lil' Kim's spot. She wanted to destroy Lil' Kim. And guess what? You didn't even destroy Lil' Kim because Lil' Kim is still out here having shows and out here knowing her role. She know, okay, I may not never dominate the Billboard charts anymore. That's fine. But as long as I can still eat, feed my family, I'm very well respected in the industry, something that Nicki Minaj is not. Nicki, if you compare Lil' Kim and the industry versus Nicki in the industry, they will always side with Lil' Kim because Lil' Kim is likable in the industry, not Nicki Minaj. Now, Lil' Kim have her issues and problems too, but let's be clear. Nicki always wanted to be the only one, period. And if she don't, all she got to do is work with Lil' Kim, get on the record, and do all that. Then we can understand she wants sisterhood. To the end, she don't want no sisterhood. She want division. And then every time it's a mess, she creates it on the internet just to stream a record. Not on her talent, just to stream a record. That's why it goes up, and then people listen, and it dropped down off the charts. Why? Because it was trash. Only reason why it jumped up number one, she created all this chaos, and then once you listen to it, this garbage. And they stop listening and go, woo! You know, when you drop this paper towel in the air and it just whoop, it just went them down to, it just have a free fall. How you in the top 10 one week and then drop all the way down to 50 and 60? That means people just stop listening to it. It's trash. Because you're just so busy rushing and not thinking long term. Anyway, let's move on. I could just go on and on and on. But people say, oh, you don't like Nicki. I still listen to some of Nicki Minaj music. I still listen to Cardi B music. I still gonna buy her music. And if she allow me to go to her concert, I go to her concert. If I back, because some of these people don't want me at their concert. Tasha K, we paid our two. My friend paid his two. Another friend was gonna pay his two. That I know for a fact they got $400. Next thing I know, I get my money refunded because I couldn't go to the show because I'm not allowed to be in the show, which is stupid. But that ain't gonna stop me talking about you. All right, I'll just be on the outside talking about you anyway. So Nicki, I'm gonna reach out to you again. I'm gonna keep reaching out to you and tweeting you. I don't care if you don't like it. I'm gonna keep talking to your people on Twitter, and I'm gonna do it. Now let's move on to this. I'm just minding my own business, like I always do. I just mind my business. I don't bother a soul, y'all. I mind my business. So let's talk about Erica Banks. I want y'all to send this to Erica Banks because I think she blocked me. Let me make sure, because if she blocked me, then this woman, let me not say nothing. Let me make sure. Let me just check, because if she blocked me, I understand. Okay, yes, she blocked me. So before I got up today, and before I consult with my editor or whatever, I just went on and just started tweeting. So she had blocked me on Twitter, right? But this before she blocked me. So I decided to go on Twitter and tweet her. Let's go to IG. And so these girls, they are so pressed against Wiley. They're so pressed. But we gonna talk about it today. Let me go to my Instagram. Let me go. If I can open it up, child. And she blocked me. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's go to Instagram, because we got to show y'all the tweet of what I tweeted her. That's all we got to do. All we got to do. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even know he tweeted it. Baby, let me download this. I mean, the tea is just so hot on my Instagram. Okay. Anyway, let me first show the tweet of what I sent her. Oh my God, I didn't even know that was doing that. Okay, here we go. Now, this is the tweet. Let's screen share. Let me take this down. Oh my God, I didn't even know this was going on. Let me take the website down and let me screen share, show you our Instagram. Got Wiley Show, WILSHOW, got under 10,000 followers, right? This is what I tweeted her. Y'all want, y'all, I meant to say what, but I said what do I have to do to score an interview with the Flow Queen, Erica Banks? Erica Banks, a one that we have been trying forever and ever, talk to her team to get her on the show. This is what she said. You're actually very weird. Ain't you the same person who always got some shit to talk about me? Even currently, laughing emoji. Let me add context to this. Okay? So I made a title on YouTube, right? And I put in the title, wait a minute, where's on YouTube? Okay, I put in the title, Erica Banks crying, big letters, about 1501. I just did that. Okay? Crying about 1501. So boom, I make the post, but get into the caption of this. I say this. I am glad hashtag Erica Banks is responding to me, but today I will give my response to @1501. I hope y'all watch as well, because she is taking her frustration out of me because y'all not paying fairly. At the Shade Room, at the Neighborhood Talk, never has been called weird. Mimi on YouTube.com/The Wiley Show. So 1501, they jumped out the bushes and said, no, that was just a slick rap line to make you guys tune in. Glad to see it work. I'm like, okay, I'm doing my show. I done forgot about this Instagram. So we jumped down And then, no, I responded to that. I said at 1501, I said, okay. I was about to say because Megan Thee Stallion going around saying y'all don't like to pay. So I'm glad Flow Queen Erica still getting paid on 1501. Ebony, our writers, she tagged Erica Banks and myself. 1501 said this. They still got some more to talk. Laughing emoji. Oh, you messy. No. But just for the record, I don't owe anyone no money. Trust me on this one. Look at that. Look at these people in the bushes. So I want to respond to this. Thank you, Ebony. I kept trying to tell y'all, people is watching the Wiley show. No, they ain't. Ain't nobody watching you. I'm like, okay. There will come a time that people that's in them bushes, they're going to start talking openly. Now, with Erica Banks, she came out and was complaining in a record that 1501 is not paying her. It was rumored that they're saying 1501 that she left 1501. Erica Banks, nobody else is talking about Erica Banks but the Wiley Show. Not even her so-called friends that she got in her swimsuit to connect with. They ain't talk. They dropped her like a bad habit. We are constantly talking about Erica Banks. The reason why we named Megan Thee Stallion is because they have a lawsuit right now brewing on the streets, a lawsuit that they're going around right now. They're going to trial because she's saying that Megan is saying that 1501 owe her some money and they not letting her out of contract. So Erica Banks said, oh, I'm not a part of the label. This is what she said. Word on the curve is she's not a part of the label. And rumor is they ain't paying her. Now that we call it out, 1501 is saying, oh no, this is for the record. So who lying here? Erica have to come out and respond to this. She posted it and she deleted it. Thank God we screenshotted it because I want the narrative to be out there. And we tagged the Shade Room. We tagged the Neighborhood Talk. But you know why they don't post it? Because Wiley's involved. They don't like to post Wiley. But I want to say this. Keep that same energy. Do not post me when I make it. When we go further and have these exclusive, keep that same energy. Do not post me. Do not get in my face because you will get dragged. I'm going to say keep that same energy. The same thing when Michael B. Jordan said when the woman came out, oh, you know, we went to school. Oh, he said, yeah, the corny guy. I'm going to say, oh, yeah, the guy that you didn't pay attention to. Don't try to get in my, I ain't talking to you on that press conference. Get out of my face. My security will always be notified. Don't bring them in front of, bring people that is coming up and bring them on there. Don't you bring the Shade Room. Don't you bring the Neighborhood Talk. Don't you bring the Ball Alert. Don't bring none of them in my face. They didn't like me then. And don't get in my face because it will be a hell no. Okay? Period. Just keep that. Just keep it. Don't get in my face. There is no, oh, I'm going to keep that same energy. Now, when it comes to Erica Banks, girl, you use the word very weird. What is weird is that every time you're being discussed on the Shade Room, they're dragging you. What is weird is every time that is something messy, they have put out the narrative that you are a Megan Thee Stallion clone. What is weird is that you didn't call them out of that behavior. You should have came out and said, no, I'm not trying to be like Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not trying to be a clone of Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not trying to be used of it. But you did not do that. You stay silent to them. But you have the gall to say with that baby hair and that body that you have to say that I'm very weird. What is weird is that you was ashamed of your own body that God gave you, that your parents birthed you and raised you, and you wanted to change your body to be accepted in the industry. And you know, it did not work for your music career. You know where you at? You are on the reality show getting cold milkshakes thrown in your face. You're not respected in the industry. You're not on the charts. You're not going platinum on two-time platinum. You're not on a world tour, your tour, or as the main act. And you did all that reconstructive surgery to your body and still is the joke of the industry. Every time you're being posted, they making fun of you. That is weird because you accept it. Nobody else is talking about you, sister. They ain't putting your name in no title. They're not putting your name in no thumbnail. They ain't discussing you at all. Even the people that say even the people that you gave a plaque to and gave a record to, they don't even discuss you. They've forgotten about you. Even the people that you, oh, I love you, they drop you like a bad habit. You going backwards. Gotta go on. When you going on the reality show, your career is just over. When you go on Loving Hip Hop, that means I'm on Loving Hip Hop because ain't nobody, I can't make the music. They ain't paying me at this label. I ain't making no money, so let me act ignorant on this show. That's your life. But is I'm weird? No. I'm media. This is what I do. I cover stories. I break stories. But if I'm weird, then what is the Shade Room? What is Angie from the Shade Room? What is Kyle on the Neighborhood Talk? Because every time they get you, they make shady captions about you when you be begging about Nicki Minaj. What was weird is if you pretending to be Nicki Minaj's friend and she didn't move fast enough to put your hand part on the record, and then you wanted to drag her and got tricked out of your spot and got her unfollowed in a block, and now you up there trying to make up with Nicki Minaj. That day is over. That door is closed because you know in the words of Nicki, you didn't pass the vibe check. You are dude, a dud, weird. You've been kicked out of the palace before you even got your invitation. So you need to be worried about that. Because you're the one that went on there and picked up somebody and you thought that Nicki Minaj was down. I don't understand. Nicki Minaj working with all these people and I'm no talented and we need to work. And Nicki shouldn't do that. You thought all that and got an unfallen black and they start dragging you. You weren't in no position. You didn't have the infrastructure. You didn't have the backing of your label 1501 to really support you. So why would you jump out of the window to go against one of the most powerful people in the industry with a powerful fan base when you rarely making ends meet yourself as an artist and have that type of interview? You should have kept quiet and shut up. That's your problem. You didn't shut up, and it's eating you up right now. You know where you at? On Loving Hip Hop. You know when that list was pulled out, the top streamed artists and albums, you weren't even on the list. Because the people that's around you, you got some stupid people around you that ain't trying to take you to the next level, and you too busy trying to do this yourself, and it ain't working for you, honey. You got to do a change in your inner circle. Then you criticize fat women. You didn't want fat women in your session. Then you got called out for that. How can you criticize fat women? One thing about fat women, they got money. You need all women, fat, skinny, no legs, with legs. You need all type of women to bag your rent. You are not in a position to criticize a demographic because you need all the demographics to eat in this music industry. You trying to be a mean girl and struggling as an artist. You ain't no Beyonce. You ain't even a Lil' Kim. You ain't nothing like that in the business. You're still trying to make it. You're still trying to have your big break. But you're too busy going around criticizing people. And look where you at on Loving Hip Hop getting a milkshake thrown in your face. That's weird. Nicki Minaj would never. Lil' Kim would never. And Lil' Kim had to file bankruptcy. You didn't see her rushing to Love and Hip Hop to get a milkshake thrown in her face. Not even Cardi B did that, got some stuff thrown in her face. All right. But I'm weird. and you wear baby hair. Ain't not even no baby. You're a grown woman and still wearing baby hair. But I'm weird. Girl, bye. And the hair that you wear ain't even yours. Let's see your real look. But I'm weird. You trying to put baby hair and curly, all that. That ain't your real hair. But I'm weird. Girl, bye. You dated a man that can't even see his peen, got a big old belly, because you wanted to use him for a come up for a career, and that flopped. Because he ain't really that established as an artist. He wanted you to make him some dinner. He wanted to eat. And that didn't work. But I'm weird. Okay. Let's talk about you on the charts. Then we can talk about who weird or not. Okay? All right? Okay? And 1501, y'all in a whole lawsuit with Megan Thee Stallion, and you putting it out there. I don't owe nobody nothing. We shall see what that jury got to say, and I can guarantee, and I can put ice cream and cake on it, that you owe Megan Thee Stallion, and that Megan Thee Stallion gonna win. Because one thing about Megan Thee Stallion, she got powerful people behind her, and she got a strong case. Because Erica Banks been complaining about the thing, whether she want to admit it or not, she already put it. And another rapper that we don't know, I forgot her name, that wanted the expense report, and you didn't pay them fairly. So don't sit that line, Carl Crawford. You are a thief and a robber, and you take these black women that ain't got nothing, living in poor parts of Houston and Dallas, make them stars, and you don't want to pay them. You want to screw them over. You want to be the same wicked executive that is white, that then been sucking the resource of black artists. You took that spirit and you sucking it out from all of these black artists that you're doing. You're no different than any of these white executives that we've been complaining about for generations. You're worse because you're black. So pay them people. If you didn't, then open up your files, show the files. Open up your expense report. Give me all the data. Give me the receipts. Let me see the check. Let me talk. Let me bring my forensic accountants and let us open up the books and see if you really paying these people or you're not. I can feel it in my gut that you ain't paying Erica like she's supposed to be paid, or not even Megan Thee Stallion. And if I'm lying, go file the paperwork and sue me. But you can't, because you know damn well you ain't paying them artists. Look at Erica Banks. If you was really paying her fairly, she wouldn't be on Love and Hip Hop getting a milkshake thrown in her face. Sit down, liar. And 1501, so sad, you dumping Megan Thee Stallion in your bio. All the successes in your bio is Megan Thee Stallion's successes. Everything in Megan Thee Stallion. Everything Megan Thee Stallion. When you go in your bio, let me see if it's still in your bio. When you, oh, here we go. It's in your bio here. Let's go there. Okay. Here we go. In this bio, it's a global music company founded in 2016 in Houston, Texas. 35 million records sold worldwide, 29 times platinum, 12 times gold. That is all Megan Thee Stallion. It ain't no Erica Banks. That's all Megan. One artist put 1501 in the conversation, and you did not treat her right. You tried to screw her over, and that's why you lost your golden stallion, your golden goose. That's why she dumped you like a bad habit, and you picked up Erica Banks, had her put baby hair, had her putting silicone and concrete in her body, trying to compete with Megan, and she failed at every turn because they weren't there to receive her because it was too quick. She was too trying to sound like Megan. It did not work. It did not work at all. And now she trying to release a record, and it went double plastic. It went nowhere. It ain't trending on Twitter. She ain't in the conversation, and she ain't in the top 10 on iTunes. Okay? All right. So all that 35 million records sold worldwide, 29 platinum, that's all Megan's success. And you should have paid her fairly. All right? If she making the $35 million because the record sold, if she making about 20, getting all the millions, you owe her millions. And you know it. You know you do, bruh. Don't try to lie, Carl. Don't try to lie. Player, a player know another player, bruh. Get up out of here. Don't try to lie. Come on. Tell it to somebody else. We gonna see. I'm gonna be front row in that courtroom. And I ain't gonna get kicked out like other people. I'm gonna be front row right there taking my notes so we can talk about this civil case that Megan got with you. And we're gonna see. I believe Megan gonna win 1,000%. Now we're gonna open up the phone lines if y'all want to call in and give y'all conversation. I do want to apologize for keeping it real. Because these people, they said I was weird. So I had to talk about it. And respond to it. That just lets you know people are watching. They talk about, I told you these people be talking about me in group chats. Let them talk about me, child. Keep on talking about me. And when you talk about me, make sure you say my name right, okay? And you can block me all day, Erica Banks. I can just see every tweet you make. You think I can't go on your Twitter and see what you make because you blocked me, child? I've been blocked by K. Michelle, and now Erica Banks, who Roland blocked us at one point, unblocked us. Moving on up. We moving on up. Let's put the phone up on the screen here. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on one second, ma'am. Did you mute me in the back so I can hear you fairly? Hold on one second. Mute me in the back so they can hear you.
I did.
Okay, go ahead.
You were preaching today. Happy
Was
Friday,
I?
everybody. You were. Can I say this? You're becoming my favorite. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're unbiased, but you real. You're funny, and you tell it like it is, but you cover all spectrums of entertainment and politics. And I like that about you. I think you're differentiating yourself from the others. So kudos to you. Now let's get into it. Ooh, when you drag Nicki, it's not a drag. I think it's just accountability. I think we're just trying to tell her who she is. And I'm glad that you can see it because she's a great artist, but her legacy will only be succumb to instigating with other beats, getting with low-minded female rappers who don't rap on the same level as you. I have yet to see her go toe-to-toe with a female rapper who could really, really rap. And I don't think she wants to do that. She always says Foxy Brown is her thing, but I have never mind that. But I would like for her to utilize everything that she came in the game with. Remember how she was like, I'm this, I'm that, but now everything has come back to eat her up. So what you put out exactly is what you're going to get back. So the energy you put out is the energy you're going to get back. It's her fault. She came in with everything. All the things that we say these girls aren't, it's because of Nicki. She said, well, they're old, right? Now she's old. They're washed. Now she's a little bit washed. Oh, they can't rap. She can still rap, but she's not rapping on the level of the girls that are taking off. Cardi has taken the fashion iconic status that Kim had. She's like the daughter, and she's using it with her personality, and she's doing the feature run that Kim did the feature run before Notorious K.I.M. And she's doing a good job. And the thing is, we're not giving Cardi her props. Why? Because Nicki hates her. Nicki is so bitter. She's so in tune with what Cardi's doing that she's forgetting that she got to come out with her album, and she got to solidify her legacy. She needs to join with Cardi or Kim to appease her ego, so she can say, I am that status, I am that girl. She won't do it. It's the ego. If she does it, she could break numbers. If she does the verses with Kim, she could break numbers. If her and Cardi can collab, they can break numbers. And I'm not delusional. The caller is not delusional. Y'all need to think, and y'all need to take a step back. Remember when Nas and Jay was going at it? All of a sudden, they appeared on stage in New York at Madison Square Garden. The whole crowd erupted. Don't tell me stuff like this can't happen. You don't have to like them. But if you can come together and kill it, Nicki needs the respect and validation of the industry. She needs it. She doesn't have it. You have all the accolades, but she doesn't have it. That's why she is. What do you think she's doing? She's talking to Stevie J. She's going to industry because they don't respect her. You have all the accolades, but they don't respect you. They're not calling you to the Rock Nation. You're not at the Grammy. They don't respect you behind closed doors because remember, those are the 50 up and people who've been in the industry for a long time. They love the other ones. So thank you. Bye.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for your thank you so very much for that. People are saying, Wiley, you don't want to it's not making enemies. We're just doing our job. You know what I'm saying? We just doing our job, having a conversation, doing our job. And it's not about making enemies. It's just doing us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what do I have to do to get an interview? And she responded. She called me very weird. And I'm going to give a counter argument, right? But I can guarantee you're going to hear more of Erica Banks complaining about 1501 not paying her money. It's going to happen. And I hope that Erica Banks, really stand with Megan in her fight against 1501. Because a lot of these artists sign these, what I call slave contracts. They sign these bad contracts. And then these labels don't even want to get these people, because in Megan's case, I believe she complied with the order. She got off the label. She did all that type of stuff over and over and over. I definitely believe so. I definitely believe that Carl definitely owe her money. And I know for a fact that he owed Erica money as well. They both are owed money. And the issue is, and then I believe that Erica Banks are not giving enough money to help her in her career. She's on her Twitter saying, hey, I need a new wig. Nobody DM'd her about the new wig to respond to her. She said she got a lineup for the Dallas. Then she said, hey, I want to be real drunk singing a record. No interactions, no engagements on the tweet. So while she's up here doing all this roo-run, she ain't getting no engagements on the tweet. No engagements at all. No engagements. I'm just literally looking on her Twitter from my staff. It said to me she posted one particular person. She said, I can't wait to be drunk in the club rapping that damn song. 3 laughing emoji, 3 retweets, 10 likes. One person comment about that. Then she said, my Dallas lineup is crazy. We outside for 4 days straight. Only one person responded. Then another person responded under their CSC Darius 4 said this, Erica Banks, yes, Wiley show is a weird, mentally disabled F word, very weird, 2 laughing emoji. Only one person responded to her and tagged my name and called me a mentally disabled F word. So I'm going to make sure I take it to the Social Security office so I can reapply for disability. Okay? Yeah, she did say, I can't wait to be drunk in the club, rapping them. So whoever said that. Then she said, she retweeted one person that listen to her song, only 2 people. That's it. Popping. Got 7 retweets and 4 responses. 4 low engagements. That's very low engagement. So when we post this in there and having a good time, now people are saying, hey, Wiley, let's say about, because we the only person that's talking about her. One person said Erica Banks finally got a good song and is not on streaming. You know why it's not on streaming? Because she didn't get it. She did not get it cleared through her label. She didn't get it cleared. She having issues with her label. And 1501 is trying to talk about, oh, yeah, we did that for people to hear the song. Who you think I'm dumb, Carl? No, I'm not dumb, bruh. If this really was about you promoting this record, right, for people to talk about it, it will be clear and it would be on Spotify and Apple Music. Cardi B would never. All right. It's something I like about Erica Banks. It's not about the baby hair, but it's something, LOL. Erica Banks, even the first only artist that signed since Megan and Carl fell out, and she just one who got notoriety. Just one. They said, can't feel bad for, somebody said this quote, can't feel bad for Erica Banks. She stood beside them folks while they stole from Megan. Another person responded to that and said, quote, that was her label. Was she supposed to drag them because somebody else's experience was different? I swear social media got y'all sounding real dumb out here, but she's definitely dumb because she ain't standing up with Megan Thee Stallion. She needs to fight and she needs to sue. You need to sue 1501. Okay. Let me see. Let me try down. The way they eat up Erica Banks is so funny. Laughing emoji. We got one person. Okay, thank you all so very much. That's talking about the video, that retweeted the video. Thank you. Period. Then one person said he always talking the S word and flip-flopping. This is what a person said, the top bank head. This is a person that is a huge fan of Erica Banks. Do you know how much how much clout that fan page got? 110 followers. We got more followers than the top bank head. She only got 110 followers. We got more followers than the top bank head. Okay? 110 followers. Okay, so while she up there criticizing me, get your engagements up. Okay? Get your engagements up. Now, while you up there talking about me, the top bank head, you ain't got 110 followers. You're on the wrong side. Nicki Minaj fan pages, Cardi B fan pages get quadruple the amount of the clout, especially Megan Thee Stallion fan pages. They would never. 110 people. Ciao, bye. While you worried about me being a flip-flopper, you need to be building that fan page. 110 people. Who the world? That ain't nothing but Erica Banks' cousin that live in Houston or Dallas up there controlling that. That's pathetic. But her priorities, if she come on the Wiley show, she get more engagement. You sitting there like you just got all, you ain't got all that engagement. Like you literally have to go to yesterday to hear some tweets, a couple of tweets about her. A couple of tweets about Erica, just a couple. Child, bye. This girl is just she need different managers. Like the people that's around her is pathetic. She need to clean house. If I was her manager, I would clean out. I would get the best people in the business to help mold and develop Erica Banks because she's following this Nicki Minaj blueprint. Making she don't know what she want to be. We need to get the real authentic Erica. And so I would help her, but she said I was weird. So go on and deal with the people that is helping you. With the baby here, with them sweaty armpits, that's weird. Anyway, good God. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Anybody else saying something? Okay, then I responded to Erica Banks and I said this under the tweet. I said, I always report the news. I also purchase your music, plus my followers always purchase your music as well. I am not weird at all. I am a media outlet that report the news. So we did what we did. The reason why people don't care, because Erica's not a big star. She's not. But she's one of the first celebrities like this that responded to us, which is fine. But she got to do interviews. Like, if you really about that life, come and do shows, honey. You need to do more press. You got to do more press. You ain't promoting your brand. How you got a new song out? You ain't on the radio doing radio show interviews. You ain't got no app deal. You ain't on Spotify, Apple Music deal. You ain't got no podcast. You ain't going live on IG. You're not doing nothing. But just on reality television, that ain't nobody hardly watching. Love and Hip Hop ain't nobody hardly watching you on Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop got in one place, they just changed, and it's on its way out to being canceled. Love and Hip Hop was hot back in the day. So you're going backwards. Social media is still a powerful tool for you to use. You cannot abandon social media. And you also need to do more radio appearances. Okay? You need to do more radio. You need help. Let me see who else talked about Erica Banks. Let me see. Let me go to Erica Banks. Let me check and see what people are saying about her. Let me go. Maybe they talk about it different. Nope. That's it. Okay, somebody just tweeted about Erica Banks. President_B Moore said, quote, like I said, instead of hating, y'all could have gotten money together. But no, you want to hate on Megan. Petty Erica Banks. Now look, that N-word owe you money too. Karma and MF, ain't it? Smile, carry on. This is what people are saying about you. You did all that talking. They dragging you. Now, let me type in Megan Thee Stallion name. Let me see if people tweeting about Megan Thee Stallion. Because that's our label mate. Okay. Oh, that's our label mate. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me do that for a second. 25 seconds ago, oh yeah, they really tweeted about Megan. Okay. Yeah. Erica wish she had that because you need the blogs, honey. I would go on a people blog and confront them and have a conversation. Put some respect on my name. what was the dude name that said, I want you to put some respect on my name? That you need the press. You need the media. Stop acting like you don't need it, honey. You need it. Look at them sweaty armpits. You need the media. You stress it. That's why you sweat through your arms. You stress it. You need the media. You need to, yeah, Birdman. You need the music, and then you also got to promote it. Because if you don't promote it, how we know you got the music? How do you know how do we know you got the music? How do you know? You got to promote it. You just think you just so grand. You're delusional. You got to promote it, honey. When you going live? Let's see if she gonna go live. You watching? Oh, you watching the show right now because ain't nobody talking about you. One thing I do know, Erica, it's the secret. I know once I put somebody's name in a title and say your name, I'm really talking to your fans, the 3 of them that exist, they gonna send it to you. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna click on it and watch it and be mad and pressed and gossip about me to other people. Then you in a hard place because you can't even go on another show because everybody gonna be saying, didn't you say this about Wiley? Didn't you say that about that? You just stuck in a hard place. You know what you're gonna do right now? Or what you're doing right now? You on the phone gossiping about me. That's what you're doing. Instead of you promoting, you're gossiping and stressing and sweating out of your shirt. But when are you going to do what I tell you to do? Come on this show. I demand you to come on this show. I stand up as a man. Hey, let me call you. You want a man to lead? Hey, get up on the show. Get to work. Let me drop the link. And where's your fans? You ain't even got no fans to support you. If I say something about Tasha K and just drag Tasha K, her fans will call in. When I talk about that bald-headed liar, when I talk about her fans, Peaches, the double agent, opinionated, the side of stink. When I call in, they just be out here just talking. When I talk about her, they just be so mad. They on IG, they calling in, they send emails, they dragging me on my phone. But you ain't got nobody to support you. You ain't got nobody on YouTube that will put my name in the title and drag me on your behalf. Ain't nobody. Let me check on YouTube. Let me see. I may be wrong. Let me check on YouTube. Let me see anybody talk about you on YouTube right now. Let me see. I may be wrong. Mm-hmm. Let me see if somebody got your back. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me see today. Okay, I'm gonna click on today. Let me see. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that is talking about you. That is sad. If I type in the bald-headed liar Tasha K, you know, she is bald-headed, ain't wrong. It look nice, but she's a liar. I can type in Tasha K. This person talk about Tasha K. That person talk about Tasha K. Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha. Ain't nobody talk about Erica but Wiley. But I'm weird. What is weird is nobody else is talking about you. That is weird. Ain't nobody talking about you. Anybody, who else gonna go live and talk about her? I'll wait. What's that? Ain't nobody saying a word about Erica Banks. No blogs posted. They don't care nothing about you. They don't care. And now unless you act ignorant and sleep with somebody, man, and get a milkshake thrown in his face again, then they'll post you. Let's see if they talk about you on let's see. Let me go on the 2 blogs that I do check. The Neighborhood Talk course, Nicki, Ice Spice. Kim Zolciak, Flo Milli, Akbar, Monique Samuels, Tootsie, or Tootsie, whatever his name is, Regina, Flo. Several Texans reportedly died from heat exhaustion. Kodak, Tokyo Tony, the crackhead, Offset, Cardi. Oh, that was all yesterday. Nobody talked about it. That's on the neighborhood. That's weird. Let's go to the shade room. They ain't caring about you. Let's go to the shade room. The baby. Oh, he is so attractive. Woo. Sexy Red. That's a good-looking man. I see why he screwed women over. All right, Victor. Whatever the hell his last name is in the Britney Spears thing. Tootsie. Lil Uzi Vert. Monique Samuels. Neo. They post a TikTok. They all posted. They don't never post on YouTube. They just post TikTok. Ruby Rose. Summer Walker. Musty LaMeech. That's it. No Erica. Now she got a whole song in 1501 ain't paying me. They ain't paying me. 1501. Sweating out her armpits. They ain't paying her. Nobody talked about it. Don't you think that's weird, Erica Banks? 1501 got to talk to Wiley because we the only strong, powerful outlet that's talking about Erica. I get more views talking about a YouTuber than I do about Erica Banks. And she on a mainstream artist got a new body on a reality show because most people don't care nothing about no Erica. But I'm weird. All right, let me. I went on the top league. Let me go on the Jasmine brand. Let me see what Jasmine, are you listening to me, Jasmine? Let me text you, girl. You know I love you. DJ Mustard, Ice Spice, Darius, Queen Aja, Cardi, Adam 22, Twitter, Threads, Monique Samuels, Black Lady, Sketch Show Cancel, Kashawn Rock, the Toothless Lady. Nothing about Erica. That's weird. You pulling out your frustration to the only media outlet in the world that is talking about you. And then when they post you, they're going to be throwing massive shade, dragging you, and 99% of the comments are going to be dragging. But I'm the only media outlet. And if you disagree about what I'm doing, then you come on, bring the smoke to the channel. Send her the link. Let me drop the thing in here. Come on, fans. What's that fan page? Let me send it to that fan. She got 110 followers. Let me tweet her the video. Let me tweet her the video because she said I was a this and that. Let me tweet because you only got 110. You ain't got that many engagement. Now I can understand that Nicki could say she busy, probably sick, because she got a lot of people that tweet her. But that lady with 110 followers, girl, bye. You see this. Let's see if somebody could just defend her. I'm just saying this is different. I'm having fun today. Let me tag her name because you know she got me blocked. Like I can't see what's going on Instagram or Twitter. Only one. Where's that fan page? Okay. Let me tweet her. At Top Bankhead. Can you please tell your leader, Erica Banks, to call into my show? Call into my show. 972-674-9462. I have so many questions to ask her. Okay? Let me post this on Thread as well, because maybe on Thread. Let me post a link to the video. I can't. She blocked me on Instagram. Baby, I'm blocked. I'd have been left her voice note. Okay? Let me post it on Threads. Okay? There we go. Let's see if y'all retweet that. Ain't this quite funny? The messy people that always say I talk about one person ain't in the chat conversation. Ooh, that's so interesting. Now that's weird. Oh man, I hate that these grown women make fan pages for celebrities. Right? At least you're gonna make a fan page. Let it have more than 110 followers. Okay. Cardi B would never. Okay. They said you on the road. I am on the road. I told y'all we are doing it over here at the Wiley Show. I told y'all that. Y'all didn't want to believe me, but y'all have to see it to believe. Y'all are that people. If some of y'all will see it and still won't believe it because you're delusional. Okay? Delusion. Y'all are delusional. All right? But it's definitely, y'all should definitely see it. Ain't it funny? Ain't nobody hitting the link going live. Ain't that interesting? Let me let that soak in for the next 5 minutes. Usually, people go live on Station, Instagram, TikTok. They be live trying to debunk what we said, take pictures, and they all silent because they don't care nothing about the lady. They don't care nothing about it. They will only care if she do a show with Wiley. Then they'll care. That is weird. Silence. And then when they go live, they ain't gonna talk about this. 1501, they ain't gonna talk. And if they do talk about it, they erase our whole name. They ain't gonna talk about it. The blogs, they see it. And we ain't posting it. We ain't helping Wiley. Baby, my name be tagged in the neighborhood talk in the shade room. They be tagging my name and stuff. It get deleted. Somebody tagged my name in the neighborhood talk, and that comment was deleted. But we didn't delete Kyle's comment when he commented and said, "Oh, this a whole lie." I ain't said it. We didn't delete that. It's still up on our page. But when they were tagging us on Instagram, delete it. When the Shade Room asked a question, who is your favorite show, a guilty pleasure? They tagged Wiley Show, a couple people. That all was gone. Deleted. These people, they know who we are. They watching right now. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. They ain't eat their breakfast, but they watching the Wiley Show. But they ain't gonna post it. So when a celebrity do call into the show, because it's gonna happen, don't post me. Please don't. I'm a politely send my attorney, said, please do not post us. Take my client off your page. Keep that same energy. Y'all didn't post him then. Don't try to post him now. You don't have his authority, permission. Keep that same energy. Bye. Don't even try to post it. I don't need your engagement. Keep that. I help somebody because I'm going to be the type of person who help somebody else that's trying to come up, and I give it to them and make them big. I will be the Cardi B of media, meaning that I will join in with media that you don't really know and make them pop it. I'm going to pull a Cardi B and a Drake. Instead of me going to the shade room and neighborhood talk, these black bloggers that don't want to give us credit, I'm going to go to somebody with 3 followers, call in today's show and promote and push them and make them popular. I'm going to go on, I have my staff, okay, oh, this subscriber, he got about 100 followers, okay, we'll do the exclusive over there and make them popular. When I'm on the red carpet, I'm going to be just as big and powerful. I want people that with no followers on the red and say something so they can eat. And in the shade room, they're going to just have to look in the corner and just look. What about us? What about you? Fake news. Get out of my face, fake. You're fake news. I'm going to pull a Donald Trump. They're going to try to ask a question. Hey, I'm Kai from neighborhood. Fake news. You're fake news. Fake news. Sit down. No. Sit down. Sit down. I'm going to ask you a question. Fake news. Fake news. Sit down. Sit down. Well, I'm Angie from the shade room. I'm Angie. Believe me. Sit down. Fake. Fake. I'm the vacuum cleaner. They vacuum cleaner. They got 3 followers. So you would have to report on what they said. Oh, yes. I'm going to keep that same energy. Don't you try to talk about, and please, you fake YouTubers that don't want to say, keep that. Don't even try to put my name in the title. Please. Keep that same energy. Okay? And then we just posted all, on the website. We going to be right there. WileyTheShow.com. We have our own brand. And we're going to talk about it all on WileyTheShow. We really going to talk about Erica Banks, about the failure of Erica Banks, because she's a failure. And the reason why it is not all her fault, it's her label. 1501 is a major failure of how they handle Erica Banks. That's why she's stressing. This is a failure of how they treated Erica. It is a failure. They have dropped the ball with Erica. When Erica Banks had a busing, they should have been going on tour, releasing more music, get the best writers, the best producers. They got the money from the Megan stuff. They got money coming through and use that to help build up Erica. They didn't do it. They should have had the best writers, the best features. They should have said, okay, Snoop Dogg charge $100,000 to do a feature. Think $100,000. We're going to let Snoop Dogg get it. He's a legend. We're going to have him co-sign, do a record, have him do a video. We're going to pay him to do promo to put Erica Banks on the map because Snoop Dogg is very respected in hip-hop. Then we're going to use the Snoop Dogg. We're going to elevate it, go to the baby, Lil Baby. We're going to elevate it. We're going to elevate her. We're going to elevate her. Then we're going to do the little R&B. We're going to get a Fantasia. We're going to get a Jennifer Hudson or a Kelly Clarkson. We're going to elevate it. Bring back that old school with an R&B type of the vocals with a rapper on it. We're going to elevate it. We're going to reach out to Mary J. Blige. We're going to elevate it because it reminds me of Lil' Kim and Mary J. When they could join in, bring her on the record. You rap and she sing. We're going to elevate it. And they didn't do that. They just let that one with baby hair do the Buster Challenge and they forgot about it. They all went to sleep. Carl went to a pool party that somebody drowned at one of his pool parties, went out there, obsessed off Megan, kept his eye off the way because he didn't care nothing about Erica. He just did Erica just to get back at Megan. The same way that Tasha K picked up a down low brother from Arizona that was working in the post office, screwing the male postman, and brought him to Atlanta to get back at the crackhead. Yeah, that's what they did with Erica Banks. They didn't want to make. They just did that to get under Megan's skin because they thought they was gonna sell it, and it flopped. The same way Tasha K flopped when she pulled up the down low man at the post office that was screwing the mail customer. He supposed to be delivering the mail and packages. He's screwing the man, and she brought and started painting his walls and bringing them HD cameras. And she thought he was gonna replace the crackhead that got stuff leaking out his nose and shaking his butt for a super chat and cash app. It flopped. Now he over there begging on his knees. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to talk about you. My master, Tasha K. I signed a contract with KeKe Studio, so I couldn't say no. I'm so sorry. And you know what that down low man, screwing man doing? Talking about Wiley. I thought he don't know who I am. He up there talking about me on his phone, dragging Wiley. What you dragging me for? Drag the crackhead that tricked you out your spot. Dummy. Why you ain't dragging him? What I'm doing? I'm just a special ed grown man with a slew foot trying to make it in media, got less followers, and you worried about me. And everybody else getting deals, Bumbo, Bingbo deal, Fashion Over deal, Bayho deal. They with Karen Civil. They making their own television. And here you is on your phone talking about Wiley. What the world is going on with that? You not even hitting the belt right. You not even hitting the belt right. You so stupid. Dumb. Get somewhere and sit down, dummy. You stupid. You too busy worried about me, and you got tricked out of your spot. Them views is low. You used to get a lot of so low views. Low views. Low. When you talk about Wiley, saying my name directly, and then people gotta tell me, he said what? What'd he say? Give me a time stamp. Because I ain't about to watch that boring video of that man pretending like he want women and confused with who he want. He confused. You about to watch a confused man that don't know who he is. You better watch that boring crap. You better give me a time stamp. Oh, I ain't gonna see it. If I don't get no time stamp, I ain't watching it. And then if I get a time stamp, I can talk about it. Okay? And then they watching me. I'll be watching the people that's past me. That's who I'll be watching and studying. Like, hold up, you need to be. And I don't understand this. I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say no name because they ain't strong enough. I don't understand how you make all this money and don't have no staff. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna work with Tasha K and she got the blueprint of how to make money. She got a staff and you don't invest in the staff. You got to be stuck on stupid. Knowing that you gonna get lazy. Why you not hiring people with the cameras and the lights and the marketing? Why you doing all of it when you got the money? What did you do with all your money screwing all on man? You shouldn't have did that. You should have kept that money and bring it to your platform. You done got tricked, and then you left a helping hand that taught you the camera, and the husband taught you the camera and equipment promoting. You can only do, and then you dump her? And then you don't have the infrastructure to keep the business flowing. You didn't invest in your infrastructure? Stupid. And now in 2023, you talking about Wiley. Why ain't nobody talking about you when you tweet them? Why is it that Wiley being talked about? Why ain't 1501 talking about you? What 1501? What? They ain't gonna know who you is. You got to go in the email and beg like you tried to beg for the Sukiyana interview, and she named the crackhead with the leaky nose. She didn't name your name. So now you got to go in there and say, oh, I got all these followers, and I would love to talk about you, blah, 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 blah. But you ain't gonna know what to say. And then when she slip up and say the Wiley Show name, oh, don't say no name. Down on stupid. Don't say no name. Falling out your chair. Don't say no name. No free promo. They got to pay over there. And then you just saying my name so regular. That's so stupid, baby. And don't even want to screw no women. Just, that's beta. That's a beta man. Beta. That ain't nothing but a beta man. Don't say no name. No free promo. So when we get these breaking exclusive, keep that same energy down low, man, in the closet. I can't wait till you get pushed out that closet. Somebody, I can't wait to that. But to keep that same in, don't try to put my name in there. Don't try to do it. When I interview some white people to want the bread, don't you try to do it. Don't even utter out. Just keep quiet. Just stay in a corner somewhere. Got that lady up there doing that platform. She don't even get no views. Her highest views is when she replaying content creators. She ain't got no talent, no skill. She come over at the Wiley Show. I already got an idea, baby. She will blossom over here at the Wiley Show. I already know what to. I ain't gonna tell you what to, because you gonna try to steal it. Let her come over here You better keep quiet before I take her. I'm letting her get a role. I come there and give her the Wiley experience. She be over here. She'll really make it. I will take her. Oh, I can't wait to go to New York to do this live show. I'm going to make sure I give her a ticket. Paul, we want to get her a ticket. We're going to put her in the front row. We're going to put her in the front row. And we're going to send her Uber Black, give her 2 cases of Red Bull, a box of chicken, Popeye's chicken. Yes. You writing that down? Grapes. Okay. And make sure you put my magnums in there too. My magnums. Yeah, put that on there too. Okay. You got it? You got it written down? All right. Okay. Anybody else want to say something? All right. I can't wait to get to New York. I'm going to give her a real experience. And she going to be like, what? This is so real. She on the wrong losing side. Please. Ain't no way in the world. Thank y'all so much. I'm Wiley from the Wiley Show. I can go on and on and on and on and on. But once she gets some more material, we'll do a little bit more. Okay. But I don't know before they delete it. Because you know, these people, they talk about why did they delete it? Like Erica Banks, she tweeted about me, then she deleted it. Because she thought, oh, I'm going to do a post and a delete, and my fans going to get, not one person was in my DM giving, because you ain't got the infrastructure. Now, if this was Nicki Minaj, baby, my phone I'd have to turn my phone off. They would have cussed me out. But you ain't got that infrastructure. Now, one person called me about you. Because you know, these people, they talk about Wiley, then they delete us. And then they got to re-talk about us. Like, okay. Oh, okay. They said, oh, Love Maria said she won't from Rosie. So we have a good time. Erica, we're going to try to book you for the show, okay? We're going to book you. We're going to make sure, Paul, we're going to make sure she get the real deodorant so she don't have to sweat under her armpits. Yeah. We're going to make sure she going to get some ice cold water. We're going to make sure she gets some of that good old women deodorant so she don't have to sweat on them armpits. We're going to make sure she gets something to cover, maybe some tissue under her armpit so it won't seep through. Yeah, make sure you write that down. So just in case when we book her, yes. Okay? Anyway, because we don't want her sweating through the armpits. That ain't ladylike. Okay, moving on. Thank you all so very much. Make sure y'all go to my website, www.wileythetroll.com, where we get into everybody's business, including my own. Thank you all so very much. I want to say thank you all for that. And make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Yes. Now, we would have kept the show about 30 more minutes longer, but we didn't get no more phone calls. That's fine. Right? But y'all have seen it. And I'm going to say this again. People is watching the Wiley Show. It's going to be more. Erica Banks is just the beginning of people are going to start responding to Wiley. Because they've been seeing us for a long time. They're going to start responding to us. Then it's going to go to response. And then, as you know, like the call in, either they're going to hit the link, because we're going to drop the link too. But I believe I'm following the spirit here. This number here, they're going to call it. And it's going to shock the world who going to call this number. And it's going to be, and that's going to take us to the next level. And this person hit the level, they're going to be big. Yeah. Undeniably big. And they're going to hit this number and get me together. Or hit the number, have a good interview. But something is going to happen. It's going to be that number down there. They're going to hit it. And they're going to call in. And they're going to have the conversation here on the Wiley Show. Here on this show. They're going to call in. And it's going to shock people. It's going to shock me too. I'm going to be in shock. You know, when you get a woman, you get some poom poom that that woman never looked at you there, and then finally she allowing you to get some poom poom like you really wanted, you did everything out of a book, and then finally she allowing you to get the cookies that you really, wet dreams about it, and then she finally give you something. You get that look. Like, it's like, is this real? Like, have you ever had the experience? I don't know about y'all. If you ever have the experience, like you kind of like shot, is I'm really dreaming? Is this real? That's how it's gonna be with me. Yeah. Somebody gonna hit it and it's gonna shock me. I don't know who it's gonna be, but it's gonna shock me, and I'm gonna be it's gonna kind of like, is this a dream? Is I'm dreaming? You're gonna see me tap my head, and I'm tapping my head to make sure it's real. Is this real? Okay, but it's gonna be something. And then all the people that did not talk about Wiley, they're gonna have no choice but to talk about Wiley. They ain't gonna have no choice but to talk about Wiley. They ain't gonna have no choice. They ain't gonna have no choice, but they're not gonna have no choice because this person gonna be A-star real. Everybody gonna know real. They ain't gonna have no choice. They're gonna be stupid not to because everybody else, because the white people gotta say their name, because black people love to talk about what white people talk about, because they're gonna be talking about it first. They ain't gonna have no choice. And I'm talking about CNN, MSNBC, BBC, people from London, all over Paris. Oh, Mr. Wiley, we got that. You ain't gonna have no choice. It's gonna be undeniable. When you turn on your television screen, they're gonna have Wiley talking about Wiley. They're gonna have whole segments talking about the Wiley show. You ain't gonna have no choice. You want to get you some bacon with your drug man. You got to get you some crack to put up in your nose, and your drug connect gonna be watching it. Hold on, man. I gotta see. Did you see the Somewhat the Wiley show? And you some female because you gotta get your hit before you get that rock. He watching it. Yeah, man, this Wiley, man. You don't know about the Wiley show. I know. You want to get high, and some of y'all gonna be sending y'all places. And looking at your television, you're going to be seeing me. Mainstream press. And you're going to be sitting in that stuff apartment, had that high rent, eating up them pockets. You got to watch Wiley. It's going to be undeniable. People that was ordered not to talk about Wiley, they ain't going to have no choice. Your own family members going to be talking. But did you see that thing about the Wiley? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Your own family, you ain't going to undeniable. When you go to McDonald's, yeah, I was hold on, ma'am. No, Wiley, is that a girl? You need to see what the Wiley, blah, blah, blah. You trying to get you a 10-piece chicken nugget meal, and the cashier is distracted because she watches something that Wiley did. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna happen. Thank you all so very much. I want to say thank you to the staff. Thank you to Paul. Thank you to Ebony for keeping us aware for all of this goodness. Thank you to the members here. Love you all. This has been a good day. A good day. Thank you all for that. Love y'all. Make sure y'all go to our website, www.wileythetroll.com. Make sure you all share the website on your social media pages. Follow me on Threads, and it's going to be great. Of course, we post everything on the community wall. Make sure you subscribe to the website, because if you subscribe to it, then you get to see it. Go to our Facebook page because you get to see it as well, okay? You go to our Facebook page, you can see it as well. So everything is being posted on that way. And let me call my writer. We was going to bring her on the staff next week, but we're going to have to do it today. We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to put her on staff today, all right? We're going to have to do it today. I was going to do it next week, but I got to do it while the iron is hot. Hey, did you send me your email? Yeah, so I can add you back on there. Yeah, and then you can start today writing the Erica Banks story. Yeah, so let me do that right. Let me do that right now. Yeah, you can start today and everything. We'll talk about the logistics. I'll give you like the little highlights. Yes. And 1501, yeah, all that. Mm-hmm. So I said, mm-hmm. Yeah, I just texted. Yeah, I'm gonna send you all. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, you got that part. Yeah, it's just that. Okay, love you. Yeah. So when you send it to me, I can just add you on there so you can have the what's the name. So yeah, It's the same. It's the same way. And you know, if sometimes an issue, you already know what to do. My install, reinstall. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Bye bye. Oh, wait a minute. I think I already had her on there. Give me a second, y'all. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh wait. Hey y'all. Somebody said something about Kamala Harris. Here y'all go. Talk about Kamala Harris. Oh. I told you need to hit the link. Somebody said something about Kamala Harris. She said, "Where is Kamala Harris? I haven't seen her in some year." Well, person, it's India Zura. You must need to turn on your phone and screen. Okay, where you from? Can you call in? Yeah, I already. Oh, you already on there. I just added. See if you can post on there because I see if you can go through it and make sure you can see what you wrote already. Because I just changed something on there. Yeah, see if they come out. If not, then yeah, just let me know. Okay, bye bye. Yeah, so what was that? Now listen, India. This is hold on. Make sure y'all post the number for India. It's India Zuri said, "Where's Kamala Harris?" Okay, let me do some. Kamala Harris. She out here working. Okay, see that? That's Kamala. Okay, let me do something else. Hold on. That ain't nothing but a Trump supporter. So let me school you. Or Ron DeSantis supporter. Okay, let's go to the VP Twitter. Because you said you haven't seen her in years, so I want to help you. Because that's what you said. You said I haven't seen her in years. So I gotta help you because you are literally saying something. I'm like, oh my God, you said you haven't seen her in years. Oh, so let me help you in this year, 2023. I gotta help you because you haven't seen the vice president. Okay. All right. You see that? Beautiful. Look at Kamala Harris. Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at that. Our planet just experienced hottest day. They talked about climate change. Ooh, who is that? Native people have served as responsible stewards of our environment for a look at that. This is why the president of the United States invested in native-led climate. Look at that. The infrastructure, look at that. The president talking about the infrastructure. Look at that. I know you a conservative, but look at Kamala Harris putting that work in, okay? Look at her right there. Ooh, look at her. Look at Kamala Harris again. Oh my God. Wait a minute. That's Kamala Harris again. Look at that. She said our administration is making historical investment in native-led small businesses and climate. Look at that. Look how with the Native Americans, the original people of this world that was here before what was that? Columbus founded. Look at the native people. Look at her smile. Get into the smile. Look at the Secret Service agent. Look. You said you haven't seen her yet. I just want you to look at it. I know it eats you up alive with that mega hat on to see a black woman in power. It eats you up. It really eats. Look at that. Look at the original people just there. Look at her just smiling. Oh, she out there getting it. She look at her. Okay, let's go down. Look at her secret. She got a black secret. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. So let's scroll down here. Let's scroll down here. She's talking about the Native Americans. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, you black? Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, let me retweet it. I got to retweet that. I don't know what they're saying, but I ain't going to play it because I don't know if it's copyrighted music. So I ain't going to do it. But I'm going to retweet it, though. Look at that. Now, it's India. Prove it. Okay? No. Silence. Stay silent because this person said they haven't seen Kamala Harris in years. So we didn't debunk that. Now you can go around to your conservative people and say, I seen Kamala Harris on the Wiley show. Okay, let's move on from that. Somebody said, Wiley, please. You know, Vice President Harris went to Africa trying to tell Africans to accept some nonsense. Africans almost sent her in a bag. Did you know that? That's a whole lie. Again, America have their ideas. Africa know where America stand. And you're talking about where America stand. They invited Vice President Harris to Africa, right? Just like Vice President Harris called out about LGBT rights and African leadership, said this is our custom, this is our tradition. They went back from they stand what they stand. But it didn't stop Kamala Harris to say what America ideas were and their standard. Period. Okay? All right? There you go. And then nobody try to put her in no bag. That's a whole lie. Where is that? Africa ain't gonna be that dumb to start a war with one powerful country on earth. They just be saying something. And then you see that person, the picture that they using, it ain't their picture. And I can guarantee they probably not black. Or they probably black. And then, okay, I don't know who they are. They probably American. I could just put the number on it and then drop it because this person said Google it. No. I want you to explain it. Don't blame it on Google. Come on, hit the link. Or you call in. Hit the link or call in. Hold on. Wait. Let me put the number over here. Because you keep saying Google. Sis, you hit the link and call in. That's what you do. Hold on. How does she keep popping this? Open it. Oh, I'm waiting to see call in. Let's see. Did she call in? All right. Let's see. Did they call in? Did they call in? Wait, I want to see did they call in. Nope. You see that? Silence. Call in. Well, let's see if she gonna call in. Yeah, it's a troll. Bye, troll. You gotta go. You gone, troll. Cause you ain't calling in. When you talk that crazy talk, now call. You have no choice but to call in. Okay. Now you have no choice but to call in. I told y'all, when you talk about politics, that's why you got to have some good old moderators on deck. Cause I'm telling y'all, ain't nothing yet. This is just the beginning. All right. So now that person want to call in 972-674-9462. There you go. I told y'all when we talk about politics, y'all ain't saying, and it's gonna be some that will call in. They haven't done because we ain't in the algorithm for that yet, but we will be. That's gonna be hot. Call in. You see Jay calling in. Man, when you hear that person, I want you to slam out Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris didn't do anything for America. Kamala, and ain't gonna be nobody from no Africa. And Kamala Harris, and let me tell you about this about Kamala, and she haven't done it. Or you gonna get a beta. Okay. Man, that's how they gonna beat y'all. When they be calling in, it gets out. Man, that's how they want to call in. Oh, yeah. And we welcome all people to call in, child. They trolling their baby boy about going to prison. Okay? Anyway, you must be stuck on stupid to be doing that. Look at Kamala. Kamala said, go ahead. Man, I love that. Okay, let me scroll down and see Kamala Harris. Let me scroll down. It was somebody else that, what is his name? Oh, okay. He loved Kamala Harris.
It's your boy Two Routes Real, and I am pulling up to the vice presidential estate. How you feeling? Are you mad? Hey, Alpha, let's get into this vice presidential pride event, okay? You couldn't tell me I wasn't this shit. I was looking dapper and primed in a bitch, okay? You couldn't tell me I ain't living in that damn house. All right, but when they opened up the gates, we were greeted by cheerleaders and a band, honey. And then you can see me right here doing my little shoulder shimmy, giving it to you. Okay, I was looking cute. Let me take you around back. Let me give you a tour around the VP's estate, okay? And that's VP.
Okay. Before I'm gonna give you a little backstory, I'm like, who is that you watching? Okay, a little backstory. I'm gonna do it in 60 seconds. Okay. That brother that you see is a huge fan of Kamala Harris. Okay, huge fan. He go by 2 Raw. That's the number 2 Raw 2 Real. He's a huge fan of her. Okay, a huge fan of her. A huge fan of her. Give me one particular second. A huge fan. Okay. Silence. Hello.
Hey, Wiley.
Hello.
Wiley, why are you trolling?
You said what?
Why are you trolling, man?
You said why am I trolling?
Yeah, because you know goddamn well that lady went to Africa and we almost kicked her ass.
Excuse me. Okay, first and foremost, we're not gonna cuss on this show. Can you do that? Can you be professional?
Uh-huh. Sorry.
Okay, because I didn't cuss you. Okay. So what is your argument? Now repeat that without all the filthy language. Go ahead.
Wiley, that
Yes.
lady went to Africa and I'm African and we almost kicked her behind, sorry.
Okay, you said you almost did what, meaning almost that it didn't happen.
Who called it?
No, I'm asking you a question because you said you almost did what? That's what you said.
Yeah, most of the countries.
Okay, you said most of the country. What part of Africa are you calling from?
Oh, I can hear double. I can hear double. I don't know what's wrong. Why can I
Okay,
hear double?
I don't know. Is your connection? What part of Africa are you calling from?
Botswana.
Botswana?
Yes.
And Vice President Harris visit Botswana?
No. But
Okay,
in Botswana, we got the news, of what's happening in Africa.
Oh, so you was in Botswana.
Yes.
And you wanted to, and she didn't visit Botswana. So how do you know that another part of Africa that you want to do this? How do you know that?
Well, because
You said because of
my
what?
cousin is from Ghana as well, and we were not having that.
You say your cousin is from Ghana?
Yeah.
So your cousin from Ghana, and so your cousin represent all of Africa?
No, Wiley, did you even Google it?
No, I'm asking you a question. What time is it in Botswana right now? What time is it in Africa where you at right now?
It's almost 9.
It's almost 9? 9 what?
9 p.m.
And you're saying your cousin was angry at Vice President Harris?
Yeah, most of the countries in Africa were.
Oh, you said most other countries in Africa were.
Most of the countries in Africa were. It's all online. You can check it.
It's all online?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Even on YouTube.
Even on YouTube. Okay. So what is those same people in Africa are doing about their government? Because you do know that she was invited by your president or whatever, by the president there of that country to go there. You do know that, right?
I'm very, very sure she was not invited. I'm sure
so you said she was, so she just showed up to Africa.
Yeah, Americans, they just show off in America.
That's the whole. But ma'am, can I educate you for a second, ma'am? Can I educate you for a quick little second?
Yes, sir.
You do know when you have somebody like a president or a vice president that the Secret Service typically go visit where they're going months in advance. You do that. Maybe you don't know because you in Africa. But in America, hold on 1 second. Let me school you because you don't know. You live in Africa. When the president or vice president, when they're going anywhere in America or across the world, the Secret Service, they go first. They call it the advance team. They set up shop first to deal with the African authorities, and they deal with the Secret Service. So they don't just pop up and say, you know what? I just want to pull up on Africa today. Come on, let's pull up. They don't do that.
Wiley, we Africans. You can't hold us. If we want to do something, we do it. That's just
ma'am. That's your what's in it. That's how you feel, whatever. That don't mean nothing. When I'm telling you, you said a lie. You said that she just showed up, and that's a lie.
You in America, you can't tell me nothing.
That's a no. Ma'am, you're saying and you're lying. It don't make sense that she just pulled up to. You know what? Let me curl up my hair. We just gonna pull up to Africa. So explain to me how they get all of this celebration when she's in Africa. All of the people are dancing at the airport. Explain to me that the president, all of this red carpet, hold on 1 second, is laid out for Kamala Harris, and she just showed up. So how did the government know to do the big festivals and the state dinners? Like, how do you explain that, ma'am?
Well, I can explain it this way. We thought we were going to celebrate a Black woman. And when she came with that nonsense, pretenses. She came pretending.
You said she came pretending all that, but you are definitely like, and we checked Google and none of that have happened on Google. I'm so sorry, ma'am, that your cousin didn't do it. But one thing I can give you some advice. I don't know how your political system, is it a democracy in Barcelona? I don't know where you're at. I don't know that. So what you should do, you should go talk to your government and you give that pressure to your government and tell them not to welcome President Harris to Africa, but calling to this show ain't gonna change nothing in your country. You actually got to get people that's like-minded like you to vote, and maybe you should run for president, and maybe you can decide who come in your country.
Wiley?
Yes, ma'am.
If that woman would have come with the right motives and not slick in all that nonsense, it would have been okay.
Well, ma'am, you still didn't give me no type of, you probably don't even vote. You're probably not an activist. You're not doing anything in your country. So until you actually do the work, then you can come with your argument. Because your argument is just you're feeling, you talk about your cousin that don't live in your country.
No, Wiley, I'm just talking about America always thinking they could come to Africa with that nonsense and tell us what to do. And we get sick of it.
What do you think about China?
Well, Chinese, we got Chinese in Botswana as well, and we're not okay with them.
Okay, so y'all got to do something about it. And
we are, Wiley. That's why I'm telling.
Yeah, but trying to discuss, but saying something against, we're saying something against Vice President Harris with your lie, saying she just pulled up to Africa is a whole lot. Thank you so very much. I will keep you on, man, but your quality, your system is just not working.
Okay, Wiley, thank you.
Yeah, I'm definitely, and I love you. I love all of, I'm part Nigerian, a part of my ancestry. And so I love Africa. Africa is always home. I am African. It's in my blood. And I would love to visit. And I'm okay. It's part of my blood. And I would definitely go there, and I have cousins that's in Africa as well. And so my ancestors were taken from Africa. It's just like your ancestors, they did not get picked up and you was able to stay. My ancestors were picked up and shipped to America. So I do have cousins in Africa. Okay. Know your history, ma'am. Know your history. I'm not going to date that because your quality, we can't have a conversation because your quality is not that good. It's subpar. It's just not good at all. So thank you, ma'am. Oh, thank you so very much. God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Oh gosh. So anybody else want to call in? Okay. We want to show her love. We want to show her some respect. That lady had the courage. She called in. She showed us some love. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Kamala Harris. And thank you so very much. Okay, let me play some more of this video, and then we're gonna close because this guy he went on to go see Vice President Harris. Let's play this video, and then we're gonna end the show, and we'll be back when we come back.
P's hairstylist. He wouldn't tell me her secrets or tell me what her texture of her hair was because he was being stingy. But it is what it is, girl. We got some drinks, okay? People were drunk as a skunk. We was lit, all right? That's me. You could tell me I was a shit, okay? Conceited. And I got a reason, okay? And then I had to go to the bathroom real quick.
Look, I stole a napkin, bitch. You're gonna stop.
And did. And of course, I ran into V, okay, under the desk news. Oh my gosh, she is so amazing a person. And I got to meet MJ from Pose. And then you can see us in a minute. We was giving you a little pose, a little action.
We're just hanging out.
Yes. And then I got to award and was very known for Glee Project. And of course we see our second gentleman, Doug. Okay, he was introduced by RuPaul's Drag Race winner, so that was super fun, super cute. And Alex gave us an amazing performance, okay, to Whitney.
Okay, yeah, they playing music, baby. Okay, I don't want to mess it up. Okay. All right, but thank you all so very much. It just was great. It was great. I love how he's defending it as well. Thank you all so very much for that. Little black boy, you beautiful. All right. Thank you, Vice President Harris. God bless you, my dear sister. We're going to bring this show to a close. Thank you all so very much. We're over our time. Paul said, wrap it up. We've been on here for 2 hours and 43 minutes. We want to say thank you all so very much. A lot of people are saying, hey, he's attractive. No. I mean, he is attractive. He's a handsome guy, but I don't want to sleep with him. That's insulting. I can't enjoy beautiful people. Child, please. No, I don't even look at him like that. He's definitely very entertaining, and he's so educated about politics. So, but y'all ain't on Twitter. All right. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Make sure y'all share. Go to our website, www.wileythetroll.com. Please donate. We need your donations because it helps fund us to continue to do what we do. $ Marquise Wiley 28. We'll be back on when we come back on. So we go live on Station here and let y'all know, on IG and let y'all know. So follow me on Threads at Wiley Show. It's definitely there. We'll be in Vegas October 6th through the 9th. We'll be in Vegas October 6th through the 9th. And if you want to attend and want to meet me in person, all you got to do is email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. All you got to do is one time email me, make sure, and we send you to the hotel so you can book your hotel and everything. So they definitely let you know. Thank you all so very much. God bless you. And I want to say thank you to my beautiful team. And also thank you to the mods. Thank you to all the members. Members, we will resume our members-only lives next week, all right? We will resume our members-only lives next week. I'm going to say it again. We will resume our members' lives next week, all right? So be on the lookout for it. It will be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday of next week, okay? I will be emailing. Yes, Miss Moore, email us. Thank you so much for getting me through my work day. Thank you so very much. I got to go. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Make sure y'all thumbs up, subscribe, and share. I know y'all gonna drag me. Keep on dragging me. And don't cuss in the comments. If you cuss in the comments, you won't be able to see your comments. So please don't cuss. Other than that, talk to you later.